Hey guys. Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome in. Sorry for the click, click, click. My render distance was at 32, so I was doing some flashback today, and it's really annoying because every time I adjust anything for that, actually, is my FOV alright? I think it might be. Yes. Okay. Anytime I adjust anything for that, it resets it in the game, which is really annoying. Although the FOV is the same. It's literally just the render distance. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Do we think that Taneesha had a favorite font? I do have a favorite font. Yeah, it's what's it called? Marvin Round. I think it's called Marvin Round or something like that. That's my favorite font though. But yeah, welcome in. I didn't watch the Grammys. I watched like parts of it that would like pop up on my feed, but I did not watch it, like actually watch it. Cause yeah, oh my god, you do? Yeah, no worries. I do actually have a favorite font. Yep. But we have Tafinez in here. Although, why is that not letting me scroll all the way up? Maybe because I don't know. Why is it? It doesn't start till like an hour. It only starts at Soapy's comment. Weird. We have Tafinez in here. We have Jeff. We have Soapy. We have Savannah. We have Corey redeeming first. Congratulations. We have Sam, BA, Deza, D. Wally, Camnev, Jenna, Wolfie, Cosmic, Lydia, Jamet, Tiny, Ginger, Cherry Pie, Mooka, Nixie, Jay, Miss Moose in Space, Nixie with a 3-stream streak. Thank you. I love it. 3-stream streak. Yeah. Just yeah. We have Shaz, Mooka, Caitlin, Ems with a 210 stream streak. Oh my. Bad Bunny one. Taylor Swift wasn't at this year's Grammy, unfortunately. That doesn't bother me. We have Spindy, we have SSA, we have Sean, Polly, Reverie, hello, Piper, Coffee, hello, welcome in, Ali, hello, we got Erazem, hello, Jankovic, and Captain Syke, hi guys, welcome in. Also just side note, before we start, the Yummy faction and the Haunted faction are sold out, so the only two left are the Toxic faction and the Merry faction. So if you guys are thinking about getting factions, those are the two that are left. Just letting you know. Also guys, really fun, exciting little thing is we're currently on day 22,221, which means we're about to hit day 22,222 on 2/2. So we kind of planned that so that would happen. Well, yesterday I was like, okay, I need to stop so that we would be able to hit it. But I need to put that in the title now. 2 days. There it is. That looks crazy, but there it is. Proud Haunted faction day one-er. I mean, you're lucky. That one sold out first. So honestly lucky at all to get in that one. All right, let's do the first book and then we'll quickly go to sleep and wake up on the new day. Also, is it in here? It is in here. I was like, where is my book? All right, that's gonna go there. I need to change my username. Everyone thinks my name is Sean. Yeah, it looks like, oh, Shauna. It's Shauna. Oh, you know what would help? Don't change your username. Just put a capitalization. Capitalize the S and the N. And then it'd be Shauna. Yeah, I see it now. I'm like, it is Sean. No, it's not. It's probably Shauna Newman. Okay. Capitalize the S and then capitalize the N and then you're chilling. Then there's no way it's gonna get jumbled. Not a chance. That's what I would do if you wanted to keep the same name, of course. That's so funny though. Not for you. I'm sure you're probably over it. But yeah, that it clicked in my brain just then. Gotta make a special milestone for the day count. I know. I don't even know what to do though. The Corey Allen. There we go. So second. I mean, maybe we should put that in the milestone book. How about? Let's see our milestone book. I think it might be funny to do 22222K. Yeah, this will be good. I'll put it in the milestone book. So we'll do 22222 on 2/2/2026. So that is really fun. I love that. That's just like a little in-between one there. So very cool. Every time you say Sean, I'd love. I'm sorry. Piper with a 25 stream streak and Ali with a 20 stream streak as well. Wait, did I even put the right name in the first book? I was not paying attention. What did I even write in here? Did I do anything? I did write Corey in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the 2nd of February, so we're hitting 22222 on 22. So, very, very nice. Today's date is 22. Yep. Very nice. Blake, hello, and Nick, hello. Welcome in. Nick, thank you for the follow, too. All right, Corey, congratulations on being first. Yeah, guys, are we ready to... Oh, what is my render distance on? 12. Yeah, is that really what I dropped it to? There we go, 20. Let's sleep and wake up. Are you ready? Wait, let me do the drink first. I'll do the drink first. Okay, ready? The drink that I have today is, and mind you, if you checked my schedule today, I told you what drink I did not have. So every time I post a schedule on my Discord, which is once a week, sometimes 0 times a week, if for some reason it's like a weird scuffed week. I know, if it was Tuesday, it would be so much better. 22222 on 22 on a Tuesday. So crazy. That would be awesome. The drink that I have today, guys, is water. So if you said water, you are correct. Enjoy your points. 0 votes for something different. That makes me very happy, actually. That makes me happy because that means people are reading my schedule. I love it. Thank you. Or people caught on. They're probably like, why is no one voting for this one? Oh, that's right. Schedule. I love satisfying dates. My husband and I's wedding anniversary is 2/20/2020. I love that. That's kind of like my anniversary date is 1/22/2022, so 1/22/22, which I thought was pretty easy to remember. My boyfriend's birthday is 2/2/2000. Oh yeah, if it was 2002, it'd be 2/2/2. That'd be so cool. Anyways, you have baby goats, like IRL. That's really cool. Aw. What do you have, like a farm or something, or are you just like, what do you? Yeah, what does it take to have for one to have like baby goats? What does that look like? Do you just like keep them in your house, or is it like, do you have a, you know what I mean? You have 2 in your house right now, bottle feeding. Oh, my goats are due the 1st. Why does everybody have goats? Why does everyone have goats? What the heck? I want a goat. Actually, I don't. I do not. I do not want any more pets. My 2 cats are hard enough. Hardcore Minecraft.
22,222 days on the 2nd of February.
Hey! The question is, why don't you? I live in an apartment right now. I don't think I could get away with having a goat in here. In Minecraft? Yes. I know you can milk a goat in Minecraft. Yep. Right click with the bucket. And Muka with the 222. 222 bits with the honor on the 222222 on 22. Here we go. Look at that, guys. Day 22,222 on the 2nd of the 2nd. That is really fun. I love that. I love that a lot. So very fun. This is like the only time we get to ever experience that, unless we hit 33,333 days on 3/3, maybe in like 2033, because it takes me so long to do 10,000 days. It takes me like, what, 3.5 years or something? So yeah, maybe it will be 2030 and we'll get 33333 on 3/3/2030 or something like that. Maybe it'll fall on a Wednesday too. Who knows? Is this your new favorite number? No, that is not my new favorite number, but it's just a very fun coincidence that that's what we're hitting. Hey, thank you, Fire.
I'll join with 22 bits.
Thank you for the 22 bits on 22222222. How many times am I going to say that today? Probably a lot. So get ready for that. All right, guys, welcome in. Plans for today, actually. Oh, dome party. All right. Okay, let me explain what we'll do today, and then I will go to the end. Also, I have sad news. I was looking at my replay mod yesterday, and look what I noticed. I don't know what happened, but we are missing our lovely mobs that were here. I had a bunch of mobs, and they don't exist anymore. So I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened, but they're gone. And I think they must have got... The only thing I can think of is that they got struck by lightning. Now, I have a lightning rod right here, so I don't know if that would be close enough in range for that to happen, but this one over here survived. And there's no, like, iron golems, and this was always spawn-proof, so I don't really think that any other mobs just spawned and then randomly killed each other, because this is all spawn-proof, so I don't know. Super, super strange. All the other ones are still here, but yeah. Hi, Ref. Welcome in. How are you holding up this cold morning? It actually is pretty cold, and I have to go out this afternoon, and it's so cold. It's so, so cold. Yeah, we'll definitely do a dome party. Nick, this is a single-player world, dude. This is not a server. It's all my own single-player world. The rod is oxidized? Yeah, but wait, does that not mean that a lightning could strike there? If it's oxidized? I didn't even know that. Because I have a bunch in my world that have oxidized. Yikes. That's a yikes, then. Ref, thank you for the 6-finger hearts and the roses and the heart me and the go pop and the roses. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. What the heck? If I had goats, would be known as that neighbor that screams back at the goats like we're having a heated debate. Goat. Ah, me. Ah. Love it. Did you ever finish naming the special mobs? I think I did, and that's what's really annoying, because I'm pretty sure those were all named. So I'm gonna have to, like, go back in a VOD and see. See whose they were, because yeah, I'm pretty sure they were. Hi, Kim. Welcome in. Oh, Kim, did I show you your villager, by the way? You know the villager you named? I actually put all my villagers into their spots. So now they all have, like, nice little spots. And here's yours right here in the middle. And you sell me red terracotta and orange terracotta and quartz. So, and I can also give you all of my stone. So I like that. So I can trade away all my stone. But yeah, yesterday I did spend, like, probably an hour trying to put these villagers in their spots. 22 degrees for me, and I'm not joking. Wait, it was 23 degrees for me yesterday. It was negative. I went out, it was negative 3 degrees Celsius. I think that was like, or negative 4 or whatever. It was like 23 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really cold for Florida. How'd you get villagers there? I just pushed them in there pretty much, and then I trapped them. So they're all stuck now. And yeah, so here's my villagers. There they are. They're all in their spots. That took a while. Oxidized lightning rod can still get hit by lightning. Okay, good. Because I'm like, I have so many, like, pre-existing lightning rods that I have all over the world that since the update just started oxidizing, because that just obviously naturally happened now that they can change color. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem then, because I don't even know where I have them all. They're all, like, in the sky sometimes, really, really, really high up. So I'd have to, like, fly around my entire world and strip them back and wax them so that they stayed the same. Because, yeah, that would be a problem. Is your hardcore the longest? I have the longest world for a female player, yes. DJ Mads, hello, welcome in, and I can beat you in rugby. Thank you for the follow. A named villager? Yes, you can name a villager with channel points on my purple app, guys. It's Trey, thank you for the follow. I think I might start doing some more giveaways, guys, to, like, name villagers and stuff. I think, like, maybe once a week or something, we'll do, like, a little mob kind of naming giveaway or something. Something to, you know, because I also, I don't know, want you guys to, I know a lot of you guys are, like, saving and stuff for factions and all of that, so it'd be nice maybe to be able to, like, get a villager that way. But yeah, Harper, hello, welcome in, and thank you for the follow. Okay, and then this is what I was working on yesterday. So the only other thing that I did, I don't know how this all took 5 hours, but the only thing was this. So a little I finally got all the water in here because this was just stone that never did this. Are you giving up on the 300 XP? No, I mean, I did hit 300 at one point. It's gonna take me a long time to get back there, Polly, so until I get to level, like, 295, I'm, at this point, like, I think I'm just at a loss. I don't know. It's gonna take a while to get back there, I think. A really long time. Hey, how about this? How about we go do some levels when we do our winter Enderland Dome party? I think we should definitely do that. That's what I think. Let me go put this away too. So yeah, basically the plan for today is we need to build the water holes. So all of this area has to be detailed. We've got to fix the lighting. I don't want to see a single torch in this area. So we've got to go in and fix all of this, decorate all of this, and just make it a... Like, we've got to wrap this up, okay? We've got to wrap this up, and then we have to start Shrekland, okay? I have to start Shrekland soon. But yeah, so that'll be the plan. I got all my materials here ready to work on this today, so we'll be perfect for that. This started during COVID time, Jesse, so March 1st, 2020 is when this started. Secret, thanks for the follow too. What's the world? This is my hardcore world. And Ems, thank you for the finger hearts. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. I used to carry Turtle Master, so I never died. Carry Turtle Master. What does that even do? We need tiki torches? Yes, I am actually going to be adding some. Sorry about that, Mixed. Domsky, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm sorry, you shouldn't get pre-rolls. The reason I run 3 minutes of ads every hour, they only happen once an hour, and the reason for that is so we don't get pre-rolls. So that's required. So I'm sorry you got 8 ads, but it was about 3 minutes. Nothing happened in that 3 minutes, so yeah, I apologize, but that's unfortunately the minimum that has to be run in order to not have people get ads immediately when joining the stream. If you join the stream when ads are rolling, then that's just like terrible timing. I apologize for that, but yeah, that's just how it is. How old is this? Yes, we hit 2222222, so we're on it right now. We're about to go do a dance party for 22222 on 22. So yes. I started streaming this world right after it started. So at first I had like 5 episodes on YouTube, and then I started streaming it. So it was pretty right after that. It was April. Is there an SMP? Of course, of course. There's one I would definitely love to be a part of. I hope you're at least getting paid for them. For ads? I mean, yeah, you do. It's not a lot, but of course, Nibbo, I would love to. Yeah, that's so cool. 22222 on 22. I know, how cool. And Daniel, thank you. Thank you for the finger hearts. Guys, we're only 5 away from hitting that goal as well. Thank you, guys. Yes, Jesse, that would be the one. We hit 1111 days today on my realm with my brother and kiddos. Oh my gosh. And also Aurora. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for subscribing. That really means a lot. And we had Emma with the 7 finger hearts and Daniel, I think, with more, and we hit our goal. So amazing. Thank you. I'm not really sure what that is, Jay Freeze. Why don't you play on survival? Because I'm playing hardcore. And Giannis, thank you for the follow too. All right, we're going to go to my end now. Always got to make sure I have multiple rockets on me before I do this. Total Master Potion, give 4, deletes 80% of damage, but gives slowness 4. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you guys haven't really seen this area, this is my end project. And it also has my big Enderman farm in the middle, which looks like this. Thank you, Daniel. So here's my... here's my Enderman farm. Oh my, okay. We're gonna turn that down. Here it is. So this is like a good way that I can get XP. Just from doing this. Should also put this on too, because I don't trust myself. Eyes everywhere, I know. I actually need to get rid of all this honey as well. Oh, that would be a good idea, because I don't get my honey blocks back. Actually, I might do that. But yeah, this is a really good way to get XP. Love doing this. I know, right? Like, it's everyone these days is so privileged with not having to experience ads like in between 5 minutes of shows. Every 5 minutes there would be ads.
Sun emoji.
Yep. Goodbye, Honeyblocks. We tried our best. Yes. Pearls even. That's true. Yes. Something useful, probably farms. I must not lie, I tune in more for the hardcore world since you rejoined CC. Oh, that's awesome, Roger. Well, welcome in. I hope you get to experience this part of my, you know, streaming journey as well. Obviously, I've been having a blast on Clockcraft, but you know, my hardcore world is my like favorite all-time thing, and yeah, definitely very special and means a lot to me. And so it's cool that, you know, you guys are tuning in for that sometimes too. So thank you. Oh, also, speaking of dog in the background, my cat is right here again. Oh, right here. You see her? She loves that spot. This is like 3 days in a row now that she is in. She tucks herself in behind the pillows right there. Oh, man. But yeah, that's a dog pillow right there as well. Badger, I just like do little by little. Holly, thank you for the silverfish. All right, we're gonna do a dance party real quick to celebrate hitting a pretty fun milestone. All right, ready, guys? Hang on. We've got to pause this. Wait. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Hi, Katie. Okay, if you guys have emotes, feel free to send them. Dance away. This is the time to get your emote spam out. Did you build that? I built this. Everything you see I built, yes. I'm in the end. Wormy, thank you for 13 months of subscription as well, by the way. My favorite number. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Uh-oh. Happy birthday to you. Wait, did I miss my bop and punch? Bop and oh no. Bop and punch it, bop and punch it, bop and punch it, bop and punch it. No! Who did that? You ruined my favorite part. Not my bop and punch. Terrible. What a disaster. I have 5,000 hours in this world, maybe. No AFK. Disaster. But I have to stop what I'm doing and dance to that, so. Moms coming in. A new mom's. Not Nintendo Gamer mums, but a new mom's coming in with a subscription as well. Thank you. I was here for the bop and punch. I tried my best, guys. I tried my best. This goes ham. Hi, Candy. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the heart me, Candy, as well. Joined at the right time. Yes, we're doing a dome party. Only in this world. What about total for the game? I think according to like my Twitch statistics, I've streamed Minecraft for 6,300 hours, I think, in total. So if this world's 500, that means I played 1,300 other hours of Minecraft. So that's probably counting Dominion, Clockcraft, Deceit. No, not Deceit. It would be Clockcraft, Dominion, Misadventures, my like little speed running thing that I did, probably my like what else have I done? Like my crowd control stuff that I did, any like other random little playthrough stream collab thing that I've done. So yeah. Ultra hardcore generations, Tatiana. Yes, my friend runs. My friend like started that actually. So a lot of my friends are in that or have played on that world. Oh my gosh, and another, no way, you guys. Firstly, mums, thank you for the tier 1 sub, and Jay coming in with a sub as well, subscribing for 3 months in advance. You guys, what the heck? Naked and Afraid was not streamed, Jeanette. Okay, now I need to do, or at least not the one I did. I didn't do the charity event because I was going to Australia. Oh my gosh. Let me quickly put this back off because I am, there we go. And my music stopped. Now my music's going. All right, we're good. Also, thank you, Wormy, for the 100 bits. And Jay, thank you so much for that sub for 3 months in advance. We got Blake with the 20 bits, Lady May with the 100 bits as well. Starting up a hype train. Did you have help? No, this is my single player world. So all the information's on the screen, guys. Single player world, so just me on this world. Muka, thank you for the 125. Also, I hope you're doing good, Oscar. As well, nice to see ya. Speedrun, slow walk. Yep, the same thing, pretty much. Literally the same thing. This is my Enderman farm as well that I have. Okay, let's block this up and let's switch this out to yeah, let's block this up and let's switch this out. With Turtle Master, you can tank a charge creeper with no armor? Seriously? I don't know about that. No armor seems weird. Okay, let's just grab some stone. And we're gonna block up this. So, let's get up here. This is gonna be spawnable. Oh wait, no, I got torches. Oh my. No way. Mirka, thank you for the 500 bits. Thank you, thank you. Although the alert came through first, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Knew that was gonna happen. Okay, okay. You stay in there, please. Thank you. You stay right there. He's mad at me. Okay, you're gonna stay right there. We're gonna kill all these guys, and then we gotta switch out the blocks in the middle there. I don't do PvP, and no, I don't have money to buy you a PC, so no, sorry. What do you know about redstone? I've built 59 farms in this world, Tom, so I've done quite a bit of redstone. Gothism, thank you for the heart me as well, and hi Pending, welcome in. Nice. And SSA, thank you for the 69 bits, and thank you Muka again. I'm pretty sure we're almost up to your temperature today. Might get up to 20. Yep. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? It was like so important. Look at them all up there now. Holy cow. All right, let's get rid of this. Wait, I need to turn off this machine because it's gonna eat all my honey blocks. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll be able to pick them up. No, I won't be able to pick them up. No. Okay, I need to unattach my trash can right now. Otherwise, it's gonna eat it. Do you think it already ate it? It definitely did. Dang it. Okay. Oh. It ate my hopper as well. Oh god. After what project did you finally see the vision? I've always had a vision. I've had a vision from my very first mega build. This mega build was my very first one. And this set the tone for me. So this immediately, like, I had a vision. So I had everything that that started generating so many ideas and so many goals and so many things that I wanted to achieve in this world. And so yeah, for me it was instant. I didn't go into the world with a vision. It's not something that I like had initially. Like I didn't start the world going, oh, I want to do this and this and this and this. It wasn't like that. But yeah, definitely. What should I do for the middle? Like, well, I could do a different block. It can be any block. What would like maybe look cool? Oh, crying obsidian or something. Crying obsidian would look really cool. Side note, I only have 3 pieces of it. But that would actually look sick. Do we think it's gonna... No, it shouldn't change anything about the... Wait. Is it gonna be spawnable? Is crying obsidian spawnable? It's also teleportable. But that's okay. They can't... Actually, it's okay if they spawn in there, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, well, let's just start with that. Put carpet on top? I hope it's not going to ruin all the damage. If I was going to put carpet on top, then I just should have done slabs or something. What do I want to use for this? I don't have, like, any random things in here. Do I have... I don't have pale oak wood. Royal Engineer, hello, welcome in. What do I have in here? Anything fun? Not really. I think I have to go home and get some things. Nature. Maybe I have pale wood in here. Oh, mushroom stems. Okay, let's do mushroom stems. There we go. That'll do. That's kinda goes with the palette slightly. Yeah, things are going really well. Thank you, Grog. And thank you guys. We're on a level 3 hype train right now. You were going to say, when are we going to play Wingspan again? You know I'm down for whenever. Okay. Let's see about this. What are you doing to the Enderman farm? I'm changing out the blocks because I don't need honey there anymore. So... Hoppers underneath won't grab anything. There's a full... Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Okay, hang on. I need to grab all this stuff first. Whoops. That's a really good point. I don't even know what to put here then. When are you going to be back on Misadventures? I think maybe the end of the month. I'm not totally sure yet. This is so hard. Soul sand mud. I don't know. I'm thinking would glass count or no? I don't want to do mud. Mud's ugly. I want to do something cute. That's all. You can leave it, but you'll need hopper minecarts. Yeah, I know. It's not really a big deal. Like, I don't really... You should have looked into this before doing it. Before doing what? The reason I had honey is because I was having teleporting issues. And that stopped them. But now, it's not I should have looked into it before doing this. That's the whole point of, like, you figure it out. You take the time and you figure it out. I don't plan stuff in advance. I don't play offline. This is when we do this kind of stuff. It's just all... I only play on the world when I'm live. So, yeah. I'm actually thinking if I just put slabs right here... Trying to think if that would still be a good enough... I mean, that'll still be a good enough height, right? Or will they still look... Will they still look at it? I just don't have any blocks that I want. Okay, I'm gonna go... We're gonna go home. Because I don't have any blocks that I want to use, and that's kind of important, so... Hey, now I love mud. I love mud too. I love mud. I just don't like them for this project. It won't really work for this project. Could I just do glass? Okay, slabs. Thank you guys for that hype train, by the way. Also, thank you, moms. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the gift of sub 5 days ago. Do you play? No, I play with the normal Minecraft launcher. What are you making? I'm making a... Well, I'm kind of fixing my Enderman farm right now. Just because it was about time. Slabs would work. Yeah, I think I'm going to do slabs and then see. But I'm also going to need another hopper because I did drop that one into the into the lava. So let's grab another one. Perfect. I have a lot in here. I have a lot in here. Holy redstone blocks. Glass is a full block. Those won't work either. Ugh, so annoying. All right, we'll just do... Can I put that? Oh, wait. I could almost put all that in there. Now my honey blocks are gonna go in. I did put them somewhere. I'll put them in here. I'm never gonna find those again, am I? Absolutely not. Okay, well, I have quartz now, so we'll do that. Or should I grab... No, it's fine. I was gonna say I'll grab, like, carpet too. Snow layers, almost a full block, and pure white. I don't know if they would melt, though. I think it might be too bright right there, if I had to take a guess. I'll grab some white carpet, maybe, just in case, if we want to end up just putting something over the top. Actually, hoppers can't pull from carpet. Hopper minecarts can't even pull from carpet. I'll just take some with us. And... Okay. Let's just do that. Yeah, slabs would work. It would just mean the height that the Endermen are going to be lower. Because I don't think a slab... I don't think it can pull from a... I don't know if it'd be able to pull from this, would it? Let's see. If that's a thing like that, and then we have this right here, would this collect this? No. So I can't... I would have to have it in line with that. So I'm just going to have to put the slab on top. It can't be a top slab, guys. Has to be a bottom slab. Hopper can't pull. If it's just the carpet, hoppers can pull. Yeah, if the carpet's just on top, that's just going to mean that the Endermen are going to be really low. Which is what I don't really want to do. That's why I don't want to just do the carpet. I want to get back to level 300, Sadie. Eventually. Clover, thank you for the follow. Wonder how many blocks you place mine. My most mine block is netherrack at 4 million, 4.2 million, and then stone at 3.1 million. But yeah, thank you guys so much for that hype train. We'll do a prediction when we get back. TikTok is so buggy. Oh no, I'm sorry, Matilda. Seeing your lives, it doesn't say I'm live. Weird, super weird. Another row of hoppers. Oh, but see, if I did another row of hoppers, I guess that could work. Is that gonna make the Enderman? I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be one shot. I don't think it's gonna be one shot regardless, actually, because I'm like pretty sure that I moved the whole thing up. That's why there's stairs. You know how this used to be flush with the ground. Ow. And then I moved... Ow. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything is totally fine. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I ended up raising this. This used to be like on the ground level. 4 hearts? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Yes, Robert, I have a whole video on my nether project. Let me get you that link. It's actually my favorite video. Oh my gosh, not season 2 on 2 days on 2-2. Stop it. Stop it right now. But yeah, there's the how I did my nether project. All right, let's eat, yeah? And I need more beacons. I really need more beacons. In my stronghold, we need a beacon. I'm gonna do that. Yes, Addy, this is my single player world. Okay, so we could do a slab, right? But if we did the slab, you see how much lower that's gonna be? It might just be a little bit annoying for the Enderman. Well, for me to be hitting the Enderman. If we brought up a hopper, we could do that. Let's just see how annoying this is. If it ends up being really annoying, then we won't do that. Okay. Clopping. Just clopping. Clopping it. No worries. Okay. You know what? Let's just do this first. Can you teleport here? You probably will be able to. Okay. Actually, these guys are one shot. So yeah, we will be able to raise the hoppers. Okay. I'm gonna have to go underneath, I think. They're probably gonna aggro when I get up there, though. Making sure I do not look at any of them. Okay, ready? You. 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 Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's see how annoying this is. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Alright. Not making any eye contact. Oh. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Okay, we fixed. Almost died. Again. Yep. Are you troubleshooting and improving? I'm not making a new one, no. And hello, Mel. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me and the go pop and wormy. Thank you for the go pop and heart me as well. What I'm doing is I'm just fixing it because the Endermen were not one shot. But now they're one shot again. Yippee. Alright, now we gotta connect this back up. Because that should be completely full and I can take that and anything else good fall in here? Nope. Alright, good. Now that can burn. This is where I kill my withers, by the way. So this is just a cute little wither killing area, which I love, actually. Very cute. Hi, AKM. Welcome in. How you doing? And this is how we can get XP. Although I can't reach the ones at the back there, which is a little disappointing because now I think they're lower. Does that change my reach? Maybe. How tall did you have to build? I honestly just chose a random, like, I did not measure it, so, yeah. I think I just, like, tested it. If they would die to fall damage, I would raise it up a block, and, yeah. How'd you get out there? Get back in there right now. Almost dying when I'm not here. Sorry, Meridiums. I'll be more mindful next time. Come on, let's get to level 280 at least. Let's kind of get back within the ballpark of maybe making it back to level 300. Would have been shaking my boots building that in the end of hardcore. I was nervous. And guys, I built this project back in 1.15. Oh, did I finish replacing the glass? Oh, did I? I have one piece left. So if I have one piece left, that means there must be a missing piece. I have, oh, here it is. I'm like, I have no idea. Thank you. Good eyes. Level 300 before season 2, what a goal. Imagine worrying about levels when you should be worrying about not dying, you know? Okay. There we go. Thank you. Good catch. Yep. Because I'm like, I shouldn't have a piece of glass on me right now. If I have a piece of glass, then something's wrong. And my pearl situation. I just have to like do this so that you can't pick up any, honestly. There we go. Lego. Oh, orange cat. Nice. Your dedication goes crazy. Thank you. Can you do a tour for the Enderman farm? I've done a tour or a tutorial. I don't know if I can do a tutorial for this. It's so specific to my project. And unless you guys were to go around and spawn proof this entire thing and teleport proof this, my tutorial would not work. So unless you did all of this, it wouldn't. So like there is no tutorial unless you wanna go in and make the entire area teleport proof, because I made this in the middle of my end island. So a lot of tutorials for Enderman farms will be over the void because there's nowhere else that they can spawn. They'll be like well off into the void, like my old one actually, which was out here. But it's just ugly. I didn't really want that, right? So instead, I made mine in the middle of the island, but that obviously has problems because, you know, not everybody wants to put in the time to teleport proof their entire island. Either every single block, by the way, and teleport proof is not the same as spawn proofing, okay? Teleport proof means every block either has to be waterlogged so that they cannot teleport to any waterlogged blocks. So this entire area is waterlogged blocks, okay? Or lava, or what is it? There's something else as well. Something else they can't teleport to. But yeah, it's not ideal. So, hi Holly, thank you for the follow. This is an Enderman farm. It's not all ice, but I did decorate with ice, yes. All this work really paid off. Totally worth it. Thank you, Wormy. Dedicated non-looting sword for the ender. Oh, yeah, because I'm probably just getting a bunch more pearls, right? Okay, come on. We gotta get to level 280. They can teleport on carpet. Yep, they can teleport to carpet. Oh, unless it's double carpet. You can also do double carpet. They can't teleport to that. So that's another option. How are you making the Endermen fall down? They're chasing a Endermite. Did you ever put the hopper back? Yes, sure. Yep, I did. And did I miss another? I don't think I missed another one of these slabs. Unless I broke those ones up there. That's why, like, it's kind of annoying look-wise, but everything here had to be double carpeted. Anything within teleport range. So yeah, it makes it really difficult. The foxes did not take that long. The polar bears, on the other hand, that I have here, that was what took the longest. Yeah, thank you, Gothism. Also, Faithy and Caleb and Catalina, thank you guys for the follows. Listen to that. Don't you just love that noise? Isn't that just the best? Yes, give me all that XP. And now they're all one-shot. So because I took away the honey, that's what I did in here. The honey blocks are gone. Because we got rid of the honey, we can now insta-kill all these Endermen. Okay, we're almost there. 2 times trash shoot for my ender pearl, and the looting 3 sword overwhelms that too. Yay, I leveled up. You killed your polar bears by accident? I also killed a lot of my polar bears. Hello, cat princess. Alright. Sorry, I can't help myself. Let's just heal my tools now too. Alright, that's gonna be healed. This is gonna be healed. Hey, I'm glad you like it, Helen. How long have you been working on this world? It is on the screen, but 6 years. Almost 6 years. 6 years next month. Actually, in about a month from today. Is it gonna stop? I don't know if it's gonna stop. Yeah, since March 1st, 2020. Okay. Don't forget the bow. My bow doesn't have mending on it. It's got infinity. How do you heal tools? You just have to hold them. If you have mending, XP mends. So, yay! Oh my gosh, it's finally done. Alright. Adios, and 10 years later. Let's get out of here. Did I leave a shulker or anything, or are we good? No, we're good. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, that did take a hot minute. Gonna hit 281 before it stops. Almost, right? 280 and a half. Like, it was close, or a third. Sweet sound of XP. It is. So much XP. Yep. We love it. Alright. So that's kind of like one of my XP farms, guys. I don't really go there a lot. As you may have seen, it's in the end. So, you know, having that in the end, I don't really want to trek out there. Yes, I have all things attached to it to be able to get there easily. But yeah. Did you transform your stronghold? I'm actually going to have a video coming out about that today, not CJ. I have a video on like touring my end portal, how I got to my end portal, and where that takes you to. So there'll be a video on how I transformed my end portal as well. Wait, how did you teleport? I jumped through my end portal. If you go through your end portal, it puts you back to your most recent spawn. Yes, here's the mods that I use. And also, I9VK1, thank you for the follow. And we're going to start up a channel point prediction, guys. Okay, here we go. What will the dispenser drop? We're going to do slime and sugar. And I'm pretty sure all yesterday, we had slime 4 times in a row. And then we had beanie. So yes. And yes, I've built an ocean monument farm. Yes. Yep. I transformed my entire ocean monument into the shape of Australia, and so I really like that project too, but I feel like I want to revisit it and do a lot to it. But my ocean monument farm, I have a guardian farm, and then underneath it I actually have a kelp farm, which gives me dried kelp blocks, bone meal, and kelp, and then I also have a sea pickle farm as well. Alright, new thing starting right now. There we go. Psycho, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Okay guys, let's see what we got here. So I needed all that podzol, I think. So we'll grab some podzol, we'll grab some of this. I want to make some dark oak fences again. Looks like I won the channel point. Yes, if you voted all blue yesterday, you probably won a lot because it was all blue. I don't think we had a single pink yesterday. So maybe it'll flip because the day before that, it was a really sugar heavy day. And now yesterday was a really blue or like a slime heavy day, so I don't have a silverfish XP farm, no. Yeah, I have a video of it, Goth. If you look through my channel, I did like a tour of my ocean monument project. Or you can see it in my main world tour that's pinned. L, thank you for the follow as well. Does it despawn? Does what despawn? The XP? I think the XP would still be there because those chunks wouldn't be loaded. So if I left the XP there and then went back next time, technically the XP would still be there, but I wanted to get it all. What I really need to do though is in that area of the stronghold that I transformed, I need to add a hexa beacon there. So now whenever I enter the end, I'll still have my beacon effects because that was the problem. That's why I just got down to 4 hearts from flying into stuff because I didn't have my beacon effects when I first started flying. So I need to have those effects, take those effects through when I jump through my portal. I'll still have them, and that'll be better. What can you actually do with the sub? You get access to all of the emotes. So all of the lovely, I'll click through some right now, randomly. You get access to some lovely emotes. You get 1.2 times the amount of channel points. You get access to the... actually, are you in the Discord, Vince? I'm not sure. I know somebody said they didn't have Discord or whatever. But you get access to sub-channels in the Discord. If we do giveaways, subs get 2 tickets instead of 1. So yeah, some goodies. If you don't get a way to destroy the excess XP. Yep, if it all just sits there and it like gets... Yeah. Also, yeah, no ads, obviously. That's kind of the main thing. I need some. Let me get my hoe out because I need some leaves. So we'll get our tools and armor. I'll get my silk touch hoe, which is almost out. I wish I had this with me just then at my Enderman farm. That would have been good. And we're just going to grab all these trees. Hey D Clark, happy Monday. How you doing? Do the different colored things. So that is my Candyland game board. So guys, I'm making my own custom game board of Candyland. I hope one day to rig it up to the point where it'll be able to be like a download and have it be actually playable. That would be really cool. But right now we are still in the process of building it, theming it, doing all of that. Yeah, so that is my current goal. I'm doing all right, thank you. Yeah, today it was a little productive. I got some editing done. I was really tired this morning. I was having nightmares, okay? I was having nightmares. It wasn't good, and I woke up a few times. I also had to pee like twice in the night, which was really annoying. Because just like constantly waking up, so annoying. So my sleep last night wasn't too great, and I have a little bit of a busy day again today, but we'll get through it. We shall be good. All right, so now we're gonna add some trees here. So I kind of like a little bit of greenery. Also, how are those villagers doing? The two that were up here, are they still actually up here and they're doing all good? I don't see this one. Are you in here? No. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait. Why did I hear him somewhere here. Wait, is he in the house? Is he behind the house? Hang on. Was he inside of the house and I missed him? Obviously, this guy's right here. But where's... Is he in here? Oh, he is in here. Here he is. I didn't see him behind the door there. There he is. Okay. Scared me for a second. So, you were dreaming about MCC. Now you know how I feel doing my challenge. I wake up 5 to 6 times a night to go pee. Oh, no. That would be... Oh, gosh. Waking up so frequently. So annoying. Playing hide and seek. Yep. All right, let's get this all decorated, guys. I want to move on to Shrek's area so badly. I'm so sick of this, like... Okay, I will say, I don't hate working in this theme. It has been fun. Has been fun to go with, like, I mean, obviously the haunted area plus the swamp area. Like, doing a darker kind of theme, I feel like it's a good kind of... I don't know, it's good to well-round yourself, I feel, with, like, different themes and things. And so I have enjoyed building in this theme, but... I want to move on to Candyland, you know? I want to do some brighter, more colorful kind of vibes. So yeah, that'll be kind of what I do relatively soon. I am in Clockcraft, yes. But I'm not going to be on the server today because I have an appointment, but I'm going to be streaming it on Tuesday and Thursday, possibly Wednesday too. I think we have some server things that may be like changing, so we might have to, I don't know, I'm hoping it's fine by tomorrow, but I think we have a meeting tonight, so I'll be able to figure out my plans. Would you be able to do a huge tour of your entire world one day? I have, Emma. Yeah, I have it pinned to my channel. I'm gonna do a tour for my 6-year anniversary in this world, which is coming up very soon, actually, on March 1st, but I do already have a tour on my channel. It's pinned, and multiple on my YouTube channel, guys. If you want to go subscribe to that, I would appreciate it. Yes, yep, I'm aware, Kay. That's why I think we're kind of figuring out options and plans and things. So depending on how long all of that takes to get sorted, kind of just a little TBD with streams and stuff. Newest tour like 19,000 days. Yes, but the only other thing that I've done since then is like fix my end, and then just this project. But this also was started in my 19,000 days tour. This was all here. A lot of this was here, just not this side was here yet. So yeah, even I think my up house was even in it too. Just about done with Hogwarts? No, I'm sorry. Also, Shaz and Sirius, thank you for the heart me's as well. Yes, I am back in Clockcraft. Okay, so I kind of like these little, just like adding a little bit of greenery to it. Just some little bushes that are growing like on the side of this ledge. Now we got to go in and add some podzol. Bring some more of those browns through here. Whoops, is that carpet? Oh yeah, that's carpet. Okay. Well, we'll switch out some of this then. Yes, because I kind of like these browns. The green smoke looks really good. Thank you. And yeah, thank you, Kim. That would be awesome. You've subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much. And you just fell. Yikes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, mountains are dangerous. Mountains in hardcore. I mean, I played on a server called Deceit. And I was so used to like running around with my elytra and stuff on hardcore that when I like got into Deceit, We only got 1 life on there, by the way. And immediately what happened was I straight up like ran off of a mountain and just jumped off of a mountain and died from fall damage. And I was like the first one to die on the server. It was so bad. I was so embarrassed. You know, I think I would like never die or something. I'd be alive for so long because I like, you know, have this long hardcore world and I get on a server and I'm the first one to die. So bad. So embarrassing. So that's what happened to me. So embarrassing. It was the worst. Absolutely. And thank you, Muka, for that dome party, by the way. And we did have a hydrate from Tommy, so I don't know if I did that, but I'm gonna hydrate right now. More, it's gonna take a lot more than that, unfortunately. My barn burnt down this time. Oh, how do I make the lightning rod thing you mentioned? 2 pieces of copper, I think, Shaz. I think it's just 2 copper ingots put together, and that's called a lightning rod. Thank you, Sadie. Died to lava yesterday in my survival. You lost everything? No. Hopefully, though, at least it's survival and you can get it back, at least, maybe? Is that, like... Is that doable or no? Also, for you guys who want to see my ocean monument, I know there's been a couple of questions about that. I'm probably going to have to go there in a little bit because I'm going to need some sea pickles. We've got to make sure this area is well lit. Definitely need to make sure this is well lit, so I'll probably be doing that in a second. Because I have my sea pickle farm there, so I'm like, I could probably go there and get some things, which will be nice. Tried hardcore, I died 3 times. 4th time's the charm. Yeah, I think that's how the saying goes, right? 4th time's the charm. Yeah. Oh gosh, good luck though. Okay, some more roots, because I think this is just going to be a little bit too dark. Even on this section here, I did hide some frog lights behind here. Only a couple, but it did help. But you see how dark this is? Like, that's going to definitely get some, definitely get some lighting. Hello, you're ignoring everything I say. Ignoring would mean that I would, like, see it and then purposefully ignore it. I didn't see your message, firstly. Secondly, to answer it. I'm not building a huge castle. Secondly, I've already built a haunted house. So I don't need to do another one. So please stop spamming. It's not something that I need to do. I'm not looking for build ideas, guys. I have so many things that I'm trying to finish doing. I don't need more ideas right now. Thank you, though. But please don't get mad if I don't read your message. I'm trying to read 3 chats right now. I'm trying my best. I could just say, okay, whatever, I'm just going to read 1 chat, but I don't. I try my best to read all 3, so if I miss your message, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. No, I don't have a creative world. I have like a world that I do. Technically, it's like a creative flat world that I do my tutorials and stuff on if I'm like filming tutorials or whatever. Which you'll probably seen. If you guys have seen any of my like banner tutorials or anything, I have that like little... I built like a house kind of thing, and then it has... it's like pink and quartz and all of that. So I do have this little area that I do tutorials in sometimes and things. So yeah, reading all messages is very often impossible. Yes, and I'm trying my best. Taking on the Nether Fortress. Good luck, DP. Yeah, as long as you feel kind of like you've done what you can to best prepare, then you're probably good. Bree, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Louie. Where are the mobs? Everything's spawn proof, guys. I play hardcore Minecraft, so my goal is to not have mobs spawn anywhere where they can just kill me. Like, that's, you know what I mean? It's very important in hardcore world to make sure that you spawn proof. So I have lights everywhere. Everything is lit up. So that I have hidden lights. Oh, actually, thought there was going to be one under there. There's not. I have hidden lights under every little area. Right now, this is torches until I finish decorating, but that's why there's no mobs. I know, Caitlin, and I'm trying my best. This project is called Candyland, but I'm gonna come up with a better name for it. So currently, it's Candyland. Let's go do the prediction because the ad just finished. What will be in a Shrek? My Shrek build is going to have a moss farm inside, so exactly the same as my pale moss farm, but I want a regular moss farm as well. Didn't know you went live. I've used a lot of your videos as build inspo. Very nice. So if you've seen any of my videos from my hardcore world, that's been entirely streamed, by the way. So yeah, if you ever pop into a stream, you'll get to see kind of the process and everything live and how I built everything live. So, all right, here we go. Oops, I guess there's not. I thought there was one under there. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Boop. Slime again. And my nether project is called the Nether Ending Oasis. I like to do like punny names. So yeah. All right, slime it is. Enjoy. All right, there we go. And we did hit the bit skull, so I'll have to refresh that as well. Slash goal slimed in the dungeon. Okay, start goal. There we go. All right, cool. Let's put all this stuff away. I just have protection 4 on breaking 3 mending on everything. And obviously my helm. Everything's max enchanted, so any enchant that you can have pretty much except for thorns. I don't use thorns, but anything like that, that's how that's what I have in my armor. I think it's time to give up on sugar. Yeah, but you know as soon as you change, Caitlin, it's gonna go the other way, right? I'm gonna restart this prediction. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. It hasn't been night yet, Chen. But if you want to see what this project looks at night, please go check out some of my videos. I've done a couple tours on it. There'll be a new tour, actually, about specifically the Halloween area coming out. It won't be today. It'll be maybe tomorrow or the next day. Because I also did a tour of this cave coming up as well. Is there a downside to thorns? I just would end up killing a lot of my mobs on accident. So I like to keep mobs. Like if I find mobs in diamond armor or like full armor sets, or some type of like mob that I want to keep. And what happens, unfortunately, is the mobs will hit me and then they'll die. So any mob that like shoots you, if skeletons shoot you, they take damage from that if they're hitting your armor that has thorns on it. Also, thorns makes your durability run out way quicker. So if you're noticing your armor is like depleting quicker, it's probably because you have thorns on it. Also, aggro's piglins does it if they hit you or something. Oh gosh. Riley and Liana, thank you guys for the follows. But yeah, this is my Ocean Monument project, guys. So for those of you asking if I have a Guardian Farm Ocean Monument, this is it. This is my Australia project. Or Australian themed Ocean Monument. It's called the Monument Down Under. Again, another fun punny name. So the Monument Down Under, and I do have a bunch of upside down mobs in here, as you do. So I have a lovely zombie wearing chicken hat. One of these. I do need some spiders in here too. But there, this is the collection system for my Guardian Farm. And this is the Guardian Farm up here with full guard armor because I didn't know. Oh, yeah. So the Guardians kind of go into this little campfire situation and they die and then I get the drops. But the reason I'm here is because I need Oh, hello. I need to catch this guy. Do I have a boat? Hang on. Let me get a boat. I love catching these. And then I bring them to my nether. It's great. So they just like flow in from right here. Hi, buddy. Catching them though is a little tricky. I gotta kind of back up so he might bounce this way. Oh. No. Come here, come here. I need to like back him into a corner or something. No. See, like me, for example, trying to catch these guys. Oh, come on. Me trying to... You're bouncing on the boat. If I was trying to catch these guardians with thorns on right now, they would be taking damage, and then he might, like, potentially die from that. Come on, get in the boat. You're so close to getting in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Okay, wait. Ready? Yes. Okay, got him. All right, so we'll be able to bring those to the nether. I like to put those in my nether project. That's why I kind of keep them all out here. They don't need air. They don't need water to breathe, guys. I got rid of all the water with mostly sponges and like a piston pushing sand situation. So I had the pistons pushing out sand, creating massive rows. Actually, you can kind of see some of the leftover things here. So I would like push sand with pistons, get these massive walls, and then break it, divide it up into sections, and then place sponges. So yeah, that's how I did it. And now we gotta go to my sea pickle farm. This is all really boring though. Like, this is probably one of my worst mega builds. I played this one for 6 years. Okay, so coming down here, this is like a newer addition to this project. Some of you guys might not have seen this, but if you come down under here, I did fix this storage. Looks way better. Here's what this looks like on the map. I think it's so cool. You come downstairs. We have just this random, like, kind of dark prismarine themed area. We have the sea pickle farm right here. Ooh, speaking of, I need to put my hostile mobs back up. That would have been bad. And then all my sea pickles end up in here. Like that. And then I also have my kelp farm right here, which is fully automatic. So I have, you know, a bunch of random kelp. I also have these turning into dried kelp as well. Just to use for fuel or even to decorate, honestly. And then another kelp farm. Fire base, thank you. This is not actually my base. This is just one of my projects I have here. And don't worry about those zombies. Those are the mobs that I've actually got caught. And this isn't the best collection system. I actually need to put some, hoppers under here too. In the hopes that anything that kind of like falls out the side will also get collected by that. The hopper minecart does pretty good though. Like, it does end up, you know, a lot of it does get put into here. This is a single player world. Ooh, there's some goodies in here. Hang on. And I hear a piglin. Definitely one walked through my thingy. Alright, hold up. Let me get my redstone shulker, and I can actually put this stuff inside of here, because I love these things. These things would be perfect for this. Good. Swamp place like home. Well, it's not just a swamp. So the whole project, so it's one mega build remaster. Every individual project within there does not have a name, or I would have to have 12 different named projects. But my Candyland project is the whole. So that's like the entirety of the space is my witch farm and Candyland project. So if I gave it a swamp name, it wouldn't fit with all the other 12 lands that are in that area. All right, back we go. And yes, by the way, I get questions about this almost every single day. Am I putting anything here? Like, what am I going to decorate the outside? I'm going to do a powdered snow cloud. Okay. What day are you taking off this week? I'll be off Saturday, so no stream on Saturday. This project took 2 years, by the way. But yeah, so imagine like one of these clouds, but it'll be out of powdered snow, so I can actually fly through the powdered snow cloud. So that's what I'll have right here. Thank you, G. If you guys want to see a whole video on how I did this project, oops, hang on. Let me get you a link here. This is one of my favorite videos I've ever done. Yes, that is the Nether, but I recommend checking out that video. Do you play other games? I don't really stream other games. I do stream some other games on my alt sometimes, but I've been playing Dead by Daylight. That's been the game that I've sort of been into. So Dead by Daylight, Minecraft, obviously, Clockcraft as well, which is a Minecraft server. And that's pretty much it at the minute, actually. I'm really looking forward to Fable. I'll definitely be probably addicted to Fable when it comes out. Other than that, I'm not really looking too much more forward to different games. Would you try Hytale? See, I've bought it. I just haven't played it yet. It doesn't, like, interest me right now. How'd you turn the Nether into the overworld? With lots of time and patience and blocks. I used over 100,000 pieces of, look, 140,000 light blue concrete. Also so much everything, like so much sand, so much sandstone times used. Let's see. Yeah, light blue concrete, 158,000 pieces of light blue concrete powder. 140,000 pieces of light blue concrete, 130,000 pieces of light blue glass. So yeah, that's how I did all the water. 48,000 pieces of cyan glass. And then also a bunch of sandstone, 34,000 pieces of smooth sandstone, 15,000 pieces of regular sandstone, and the whole entire thing was slabbed as well. So, yeah, or slabbed or stairs. So it had a lot of other blocks on there too. It was a very, very crazy process. Haven't seen my ancient city in a while. I went there not too long ago. What did I go to my ancient city for? There was something I had to get from there. I think I was looking for tuff, actually, maybe. Tuff when I was building these mountains. But yeah, I haven't had a reason to go there in a little bit, actually. But that project is not done. Now that I got actually a little bit more comfortable with building my dragonfly and these little bugs, I think it'd be really cool to add more things like that to the ancient city. Like, I feel more confident to do that now, especially more organic, like butterflies and things. I'll be live for about 3.5 to 4 hours. I think 4 hours should be fine. So if I started at 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, it might be closer to like 3.5 actually, because I have an appointment this afternoon, guys. And a few things to actually prep before I go to my appointment. Love the idea of more on 6. Yes, I think it just brings so much more life to the space. And having something just in the sky up there, so nice. Alright, so you guys will get to see what this looks like at nighttime right now, because I need to make sure that everything is bright enough. So, right now, that's gonna mean chucking in a bunch of sea pickles right here, and then I'm gonna have to hide some frog lights in here. Now, do I actually have any green frog lights? Probably not in these shoulders. No, probably over here though. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna have to open these up, and no, I don't have an auto sorter here. This is all just a temporary project before you say, oh my god, fix your storage, blah 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 blah. Listen, this is temporary. All this gets taken back home to my main auto sorter that sorts almost every single block in the game. Okay, there we go. Make Candyland in the nether with a nether theme. I mean, yeah, you could do that if you want. I don't want to do that though. I'm kind of done with the nether for a little bit. Although I do kind of want to be known for like building in the nether. I think that's really cool. Like, just do a bunch of nether projects and things. I would be down for that. Temporary for the next 2 years. No, when I finish the swamp, just like when I finished the haunted area, all the things got taken back. So when I finish the swamp, all these things will get taken back too. Yes, it'll be fine. Alright, though, we gotta hide some of this. We'll put you right there. We'll put this one, honestly, like right there. Put you right here. You right here. Whoops. Like, I like the darkness and the spookiness of it, but at the same time, it's gotta be spawn proof. So if there's little areas that aren't lit up, we gotta do that. But yeah, here's what this looks like at nighttime. Oh my god, why don't you have your auto sorter for your temporary storage? I know. Maybe I should. Actually, I started doing that, okay? Here we go. That's not true, Ramassa. That's not true. Being known for yourself? No, not really how that works. But I do have little auto sorters, like my little dudes are helping me out right here. Look, I'll give them something else to do. Ready? Here's 2 pieces of stone. Have fun. I'll also give them another stack of stone. There we go. They're so excited. I see you as Taneesha. Taneesha, thank you. Could you try and explain how your auto sorters work? So, my auto sorters work. I use the Impulse SV sorter. So that's the design that I use for them. So if you want to look it up, you can look up that. It's the Impulse SV sorter. It just requires a lot of redstone, and it is pretty outdated now. But it's still, I feel like, the most efficient, the best one. I do use hoppers for it. I don't use a water system or anything. I just felt like hoppers, honestly, were better. They're lossless, so if something breaks, your items aren't going to despawn. If you do a whole water system to transport items, if those chunks unload, if your game disconnects, if something like that happens, there's a possibility of those items despawning, which I did not want that to be a possibility for me, especially when I put things like netherite blocks and netherite ingots and deep slate emerald, and I throw all of that into my storage. So could you imagine if I put multiple pieces of, you know, those things in there and then they just got despawned? So yeah, that's kind of why I definitely made it with hoppers, because it's, yes, a lot safer than potentially losing your items. And obviously that doesn't happen, you know, frequently, but I've had the amount of times that I've had my sorter break, the redstone disconnects and all of the items like just go into a chest. At least I know that they're going to end up in a chest. even if my items, you know, even if my redstone breaks, because sometimes if it's in 2 different chunks, it can unload and then the redstone will basically release itself, and then it'll end up in just whatever chest. So I'm fine with that. If that happens, at least I know my items are going to be safe in a chest. If it was a water system doing that, it would not work. So 4 of the item you want to sort and 41 of the item you don't want to sort. Oh my god, my internet! Hang on, guys. Disconnecting. Give me a second. We're back. Are we? Are we? Can you take a picture of the time and stuff, Cosmic? So, because we have an internet guy coming today, so you can take a picture of the time and stuff. That would be great, just to make sure that they can see these drops. Should be good now, guys. Looks like it's back. Try to refresh though. Every time I make a hug wall, they end up dying, getting bored. Any advice? Just give yourself stuff to do. I know it sounds silly to say, but you gotta give yourself stuff to do. Refresh, guys. It's back. Internet's back. Just refresh. Ari, good morning. How's it going? So yeah, with this sorter, you have to make sure that all these slots are filled. If these slots are not filled, then any other item can just go down into this. So it wouldn't really work. Another lag spike? Yikes. I mean, I can't do anything about it, guys. So it happens. I'm saving up to buy a house that has fiber. So if you would like to contribute to that, please feel free to donate. Please feel free to support in any way you can. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can. I'm saving up. I'm trying to buy a house so I can get better internet. I've looked at multiple apartments wherever I live, and I can't, none of them have the fiber like built in where you can actually connect to fiber and get fiber internet, which is like so much more reliable. That's not a possibility for me where I live. So saying crappy stuff about the internet, trust me, I'm aware, and I've tried to do everything that I can. I have them coming out again today. That's a single item column sorter. It's not the multi-item sorter. I don't use a multi-item sorter, but this is the impulse item sorter. Yes, it's not a multi-item. I never plan on doing a multi-item. I never claim to have done a multi-item sorter. This is the one that I use. It was following Impulse's tutorial, so I promise you this is the one. Every hopper has a different... Oh, this is actually broken. Every hopper has a different item in here. I wonder if this one needs to be... I switched it out when I needed my regular moss stuff, so I suppose that would also be carpet. We'll put carpet in there too. But yeah, 4 dirt and 41 of each item. Yeah, so you could either do it the opposite way, where you have 4 items that you want to sort, and then 41 of the filler block. I think the issue was that multiple items that they didn't want in the chest were going into the chest, not like the other way around. Is it because I use wheat seeds in here? So this is the carpet. Was it this one or was it this one? I don't know which one it was. No, I won't, SH. Not watching. I'm usually pretty good at looking out of the corner of my eye and playing, but yeah, was not watching. My bad. Okay, this one. All right, cool. Let's do moss carpet. I think. Oops. I think moss carpet would. Yeah. And then if we need to switch it, thankfully in the future we don't need any of this. Always thought his current season, the multi-item sorter. Oh, no, not current sorters. This design I built 6 years ago, girly. So it's, as I said, like this design has been around for a very, very, very long time. It might not be, you know, the craziest, most efficient recent one now, but yeah. Alrighty. Okay, I thought I only had like 4 stacks of sea pickles. Apparently I got way more than that. There's lava there. Thank you. I wasn't watching. Lava, a little bit PTSD from lava, honestly. The pickles are from lighting up in here. I got them from my sea pickle farm and I'm trying to... Oh. Okay. Actually, oh, no. Okay. I kind of... No. Okay. I'm trying to light up this because I need to make sure it's all lit up. So that nothing obviously can spawn here, but this part of the water I think is now done, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, so I'm talking about his design, so not one that he uses right now, just the regular auto sorter. It's a very, very OG design, very, very many years ago now. Probably even, I don't know, I used it in 2020. I don't know how many years before that it was made. Can't do anything because I'm trying to listen to what she'll say. I'm sorry. Why aren't you reading YouTube comments? Because I'm trying my best. But I don't know what to put inside of a castle. I'm sorry. Guys, I don't have all the build ideas for you. That's why, like, I try to make a lot of content with, like, ideas. But I can't just keep, like, I don't know. You have to think for yourself. You have to try. Because if I'm giving you ideas, it's going to be something that you're not motivated to do. And you're not going to want to do it. Mind you, my castle stave has nothing in it. My castle is empty. So I don't know what you should put inside of yours because I've got nothing in mine. Only took a heart or 2 of damage. It was still a close call. Definitely still a close call. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for the follow. I don't have any other single player worlds. No, this is my only one. Alright, so now that that's done, the next thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get some moss carpet. And I want to get some of these. And I'm actually just going to go in here right now and get rid of these torches because I think it is time. Haven't done anything with this yet. But just have a lot of random things here. Random torches. I want to kind of finish this area. Oops. Glad the internet. I know, right? That's why I was like, quickly take a timestamp of it so we can directly be like, this is the time that it happened. Because the worst thing is when they're like, oh, we don't see it on our side. You know, like, oh, we don't see the spike or whatever that like happened there. Like, excuse me, here's the time that it happened. Here's literally the speed test of whenever this just occurred. And it needs to not occur. 12 years old. Yeah, no, that's what I said. I'm like, it's been around for a while. Lady Lorax, hello. How's it going? Love to listen to you live and play your world. Nice. Also, Skyver, thank you for the finger hearts. And Lauren, thank you for the heart me. And Auntie Sam, thank you for the donut as well. Hence why I'm engaging with you to at least get your creativity flowing. Practically playing since day 1. Yeah, you're pretty good. You're pretty good, Captain Psych. You've got some good some good ideas, you do. And thank you for trying to keep the YouTube chat at bay. Yeah, it's just hard. Like when people are constantly, if you're only here and like just constantly asking me about what to build, I'm like, I don't know. I don't have all the answers for you. My thing is like, I try to make a lot of content that will like inspire you to do things and like come up with these ideas of things that you want to do. But if you like have 0 ideas and you're only looking to like, if you're only asking for ideas, I'm just worried that you're gonna like get burnt out that way because it's not something that like you necessarily want to do, you know? It's just like, oh, I'm only doing this because Taneesha suggested it or whatever, you know? Like, you don't have to do only what I do, guys. Like, you can literally... I want you to enjoy the game. I want you to be motivated. I want you to literally use your imagination and create these amazing things that I know you're capable of doing. You just have to, like, you know, get a little mood board going. Go on Pinterest. Go find some ideas. Go find some themes. Pick a certain time period. Pick a theme that you want. And start, like, just getting inspiration. And that's gonna really, really help. What do you mean you're not all-knowing? It's 11 years old. Are the light blocks that come from Crimson Trees lag safe? Yes. I don't think yeah, I think they're all good. What are they called again? What are they called? I forget. Like the orangey ones? Yeah, they're all good. They don't have animation. So, those should be fine. Reddit also. Yeah, only thing I recommend is like not necessarily looking at Minecraft inspiration, because if you're looking at Minecraft inspiration, shroom lights, thank you, you're going to get kind of like sometimes an unrealistic view. I don't know how to explain it, like an unrealistic idea. Like you might see a mega build that a creator does and you're like, I want to see that, and then you're trying to copy it block for block and you're just not using your brain at that point. Obviously inspiration's good, but you also have to be realistic. A lot of the pictures that you see people post on like Reddit and Pinterest and all of that have been so edited, and half the time they're using shaders or they're using mods or something that like is not even possible to do in vanilla. So I would say like literally look elsewhere. Something I like to Google whenever I'm looking for inspiration of things I want to do is pixel art. Pixel art for sure for me like puts things in a perspective, like a Minecraft perspective in a way. Just like I was looking at my dragonfly, you know, was it my dragonfly? It's a spider, I think. The spider, I had like a pixel art of the spider to kind of visualize size-wise how that would kind of work. Ended up looking nothing like that because I had no space to be able to build it. But that's a good way. I also love looking at Lego builds for inspiration. Lego builds are great because Lego also puts it in that block format as well, which is really nice. But yeah. I love how you say Lego. How are you supposed to say Lego? Lego? How else do you say that? Okay, that bit's all covered up now. And that's all lit up. Now we just have these pools to do, which I think will be pretty fun. So let's get some blocks and let's get to it. Okay, soul sand, terracotta, mud, definitely mud, lots and lots of mud, podzol, lots of podzol. All this stuff can go away for a second. Actually, I'll probably use some of that. I'll probably use some mossy cobble too. And some tough. Okay. Are you good at PvP? I'm okay. I don't really do it though. Like, I don't practice or I don't actually put in time. So, not the best. Uh-oh. This isn't good. This is not good. I think actually what's gonna happen right now is this is all gonna get... all these torches are gonna get wiped out. Where did that fall? I don't see any missing torches. Maybe we're alright. Going slowly because I'm bad. Hey, just take your time with it. You'll kind of like, and also guys, sometimes it's really hard when you first start building. As soon as you start, like, I feel like also the more, how do I explain this? The more that you build, the more that inspiration comes, because you're starting to like actually see what you've put down and visualize what else you want to add to it, what else you want to move, what else you want to take away, and that really changes things too. For me, like the more that a build starts to develop, the more I can start imagining like what it's actually gonna look like. So just don't be afraid to put blocks down, because starting is also sometimes the hardest part. Let me show you the mods I use. Hang on, I have a video for it on my YT channel. Let me get you the link. Right there. There you go, Ryan. Also, Chum Bucket, thank you for the follow, and OG, thank you for the follow. And we hit our goal. Also, Fenry, thank you for the heart me, and Laura as well. Alright, let me reset my goal. Inspiration from Lemony Snicket. Oh my god, I love Lemony Snicket. Well, specifically, wait, 9-6. Okay, we'll do this. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. I thought for a second that was 9,300. Never mind. Specifically, Series of Unfortunate Events. So good. I'm actually basing my iron farm off of Count Olaf's house from Series of Unfortunate Events. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, that's a great play. Because that's like also pretty... A lot of the things in that show are so like strange, you know, and so unique. I feel kind of similar to the way that like kind of Tim Burton-esque in a way. Just kind of it's so different. It's kind of like its own style. Like there's so many strange like things in those books and those movies that you could pull references from, and yeah, it feels a little bit like Tim Burton, kind of just more strange, you know. Libraries are a great time. Like, honestly, if you pick a time period, if you're like, I want my base to be built on, like, my base to be based on, I don't know, some, like, ancient Egypt style, you can go and look at go look at books from ancient Egypt and go and, like, literally physically see what that architecture looked like, what those, like, you know, how things looked, how landscaping looked during that time. Like, all that stuff is a great way to do it. Also, hi Kendex, welcome in. Look up, yes, real life buildings. A lot of my inspiration comes from real life buildings as well. Let me see if I have, oh no, I'm not gonna have a picture of it actually. My clock tower was based on a real life building. So yeah, definitely, it's a great thing. Same with my art gallery of New South Wales. That's what my museum's built based on. What other real life buildings do I have? My, oh, even some of these, even some of the town buildings over here from my Beauty and the Beast area, those are based on the real town that Beauty and the Beast was, like, based on. I don't know how to explain it. Yes, that is very rare, Fear. I don't even know if that's possible. I've never seen 2 heavy cores come out, ever. So that's very strange. Like, in the exact same vault. I feel like that's, I've never had that before. Do you wear Puma? I do not, no. One of my soccer teams back in the day, probably a good 15 years ago, used to be sponsored by Puma, so we had, like, Puma stuff, but yeah, no. Not really anymore. How do you keep motivation? I have so many goals. And thank you, Pack Dude, for the dolphin as well. Welcome in. Alright, here we go, guys. Is this going to be sugar or slime? 3, 2, 1. Boop. Slime again! Slime again. I cannot. You guys said slime. You are correct. You lost your beanie in real life? Oh, that sucks. Oh no. I'm sorry. Alright, we're gonna restart this. New prediction starting now. There we go. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. What was I gonna say? Slimed in the dungeon again. In the dark and out of the woods too close to it, and there are quotes from it. The books, as the books, cool. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? How is it 22k days if your world is only 6k? What are you talking about? My world is 22,000 days. What are you talking about? What do you mean 6k? Right here. Can you see this on the screen? Where are you getting 6k from? Wait, help? Yeah, I have no idea what you're... I have no idea what you're talking about. What was I gonna do? If your world is only 6 years? You're saying only 6 years as if that's, like, not a long period of time. My world has been going for 6 years, user. Over that time, I've played 5,000 hours, and that's amounted to 22k days. Yeah, 6 years. Yep. Hannah, thank you for the heart me. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna click on this, because I don't know what this is. Winner's choice. How to win points. Okay. I haven't completed any of these things. Alright, let me reset this. Just got done with the tour. Thank you, Gothism. That's why I was confused. Yeah, no worries. Hang on. I think I found it. Is it right here? No, it's like frozen. No. Let me close this off. Oh no, it's actually... Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I'm good. Can I click this now? Oh, here it is. Okay, good. Edit. Where are you getting 22,000? It's 200 days? Where are you getting 200 days from? I don't know, guys. I don't know what's up. Okay, we're gonna do 3 of these. Confirm. Confirmed. There we go. I fixed my goal. Nowhere near 22k days. What? If you only hit 5k hours, that's only... Yeah, IRL, BB. in-game days, guys. Okay? I have played 0.57 years of playtime, which is about 5,000 hours, which brings me to Minecraft days 22,227. I spent 2 years building a project in the Nether where I barely slept. My day count would actually be closer to 30,000 to 40,000 days if I slept immediately at every single time I could. So it would actually be a lot more. The creeper farm design I used was from a creator called Chapman Bim, so there's much better creeper farm designs now. I built my creeper farm back in 2015 and I just reused that design for my newer creeper farm as well. So I have 2 creeper farms in this world. Eventually I want to do a whole perimeter farm for a creeper farm and like a auto kind of crafting rocket situation too. Should totally try to sleep in the Nether. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong with me trying to sleep in the Nether? Yeah, I have no idea. It's not times 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes if you don't sleep. 10 minutes if you do sleep. Yeah, I mean, it's just like stupid. Like, it's literally on the screen. I don't know how much more you want me to like. If I was at, what was it? No, what'd you say? 6,000? Oh no, you said 6 years. Someone else said 6 years. I was like 6,000 days. I hit 6,000 days back in 2021, I believe. Yeah, about back in 2021. So quite a long time ago now. JPEG, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Good morning, Em. How you doing? And Hubert, thanks for the follow too. Yeah, apparently not, Nikki. Yeah, apparently not. Okay, which one do I need to ban somebody? Have you worked on it? Nope, I haven't done any more trial chamber. I probably won't be working on the trial chamber for a while either. I like the sound the mud makes. It is quite satisfying. I agree. It is very satisfying, actually. You love playing Minecraft? So do I. If you definitely can't tell, love me some Minecraft. Alright, I think doing some of this as well. Kind of like little bits that have dried up. We spent all day making bread. What type of bread? I've never made bread before, like actual bread. I think during like quarantine, bread became like people's like special interest, you know, baking bread and stuff. I never got attached to that one. Pond shared. Did you put it in the Discord? I don't think I have I don't have Discord open. Hang on. And block account. There we go. Sourdough. Oh, did you make sourdough? 3 wheat and a crafting table for what? Yes, Noah. I'm on YT, TikTok, and Twitch. Oh, for bread. That's how you made it. 3 wheat and a crafting table. You're funny, Polly. You're a funny one. Wait, what? You made 1 lemon blueberry, 1 bacon cheddar bear, 1 white, and a dozen yeast rolls? That sounds fabulous. What the heck? That sounds amazing. Some rooted mud would look good too. I don't have... Oh, do you mean the... Do you mean these? Wait. Rooted mud? Do you mean rooted dirt? Or do you mean this? Do you mean these things? Because these are kind of like... Well, no, those are mangrove roots. Be careful with the lighting here. Okay. Love baking. Gotta retrieve my sourdough starter. That with mud inside? What? Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, I haven't used those in ages. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's right. The little roots. Yes, the rooted mud. I actually have not used any of that for here. Yes, muddy mangrove roots. There we go. At least I was kind of close. I don't know what that is, Hubert. Like PlayStation? Are you talking about PlayStation? PS meaning PlayStation or no? Do you have a sea pickle farm? I do, actually. That's how I got all my sea pickles. I just went to my sea pickle farm to get all of these out. Yes, muddy mangrove roots. That makes sense. Okay, we also got to do some like cattails and some smoke and stuff coming out of this as well. So, yes, got to figure that out. Got to make it kind of all very swampy. And campfires. Definitely need some campfires. Yes, I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't know. My husband has a PlayStation, but I don't even think he really uses it. But we don't have online or anything. But I'm playing this on PC right now. Okay, we have an ad starting. A little bit confused because I don't have any of my campfires in here. I know. Oh, I do have campfires in here. How embarrassing! Okay, so we're actually gonna hide these. And we're gonna put these under here. If I put this on top, that should still come out. Yep. I have some smoke coming through here. And I may also need to hide some lighting as well. Oh, is this not filled? No, it's not. Then we should probably also check underneath because I'm worried that this got... Yes. Okay. Yep. Figured. And then this is all going to be spawnable, but I've actually got to go in and put carpet everywhere. Because this is all a slime chunk, which is very, very annoying. Oh my, this is kind of mess this up. Can that stop it? It can. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Hopefully no more... Yeah, hopefully no more issues. Lots of torch spam. This seems spawnable. This seems spawnable. This seems spawnable. Ooh, are you full gold? No. You're pantless and shoeless. Hey Kate, welcome in. Also Michaela, thank you for the follow. Oh gosh. Sorry, Christina. Hey Kate. And Chaotic, thank you for the heart me. And Kate, thank you for the heart me as well. You start a project and then get a lot of ideas and move and come back to that project. Yeah, I do that too. Like when I actually started, I built this stuff over here. So I built, actually this area is kind of completed. Patella, thank you. Welcome in. How you doing? And Drops, thank you for the follow too. But this is like my Snow White area, my Snow White cottage. I actually did finish this area and I'm very, very happy with it. It's very cutesy. I do love it. And then I started this area. The main reason I like had to build this was because I needed a sheep farm. I needed a sheep farm that was going to give an additional sheep farm that was going to give me more wool for all of these that I needed to create, because there's about like a stack of wool in every single square. No, not a stack of wool. Probably about half a stack of wool in every single square. These are 15 by 15 squares, every single one. So I needed a lot of wool. So I actually kind of had that farm running whilst I was here to keep, you know, providing me with all the wool that I needed. And then I took a break. And now I've come back and we've been full force into Candyland. So I'm very excited to continue seeing this project develop. I think it's going to be awesome. But we still just have a lot more to do to get anywhere close to like finishing this up. But I'm excited to see it progress. Okay, that's going to go there. Now I got to figure out like what I want to put here. Because we could do like littler trees. I don't know if I want to do mangrove or if I want to do regular. Probably regular. And then we can do some cattails as well. But firstly, some of these. Procrastinating getting on Minecraft. Or what, do you play Minecraft? Back from ads. Welcome back. Oops. Ooh, sea pickles inside of here. That way, that's gonna give us some light too. Oh, we need to waterlog that. Bam. There we go. Wait. Okay, good. Okay. Sea pickle, sea pickle, sea pickle. This still has a hole in it. More water? There we go. Good, good. Yeah, I think like this is kind of dried up, you know? There'll actually be another pond here. But like kind of all dried up in a way. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Anyway. Anyway. Does this need to go on? Ooh, this doesn't need to go on moss, but I'll be able to texture in some moss here too. Let's just add some of these. That can't go on there. A little cherry tree to cheer up that gloomy place. Yeah, I'm gonna add some red. I don't know if I want to do mangrove though. I am gonna add some red to the houses. Like all the swamp houses are gonna have like a little bit of red detailing. It's just I don't have any of that wood really. What the heckies is that for leaf blocks? What? This? Big drip leaf? Yeah, I have an appointment, so I have to go to the doctor's today. I will not be available to do a Clockcraft stream. This stream right now is actually gonna be shorter as well. Crafting table. Okay. No. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so we'll just have some of these littler trees. Feels kind of jungly, kind of, in a way. You started working on a Coraline-themed end hub. Like your whole end hub is Coraline-themed? That's sick. Yeah, let me get you my video. There's the mods I use. There's a video to it. And the description of that video has all of the links to them as well. Okay, let's get some actual pieces of moss in here. Not that I have like really too much left, but we'll see what we can do. My favorite build is my nether project. Okay, we'll kind of get rid of some of these, add in a little bit more mossy bits. Just to break up some of the grass. But I do need like more little pockets that are... Wait. What else is gone from here? Water bucket? Okay. I do need like a few more little pockets that water is sort of running from, and I think it might be good. Swan Village came together so well, thank you. Yeah, just have these little bits like spilling into some of these pools. Maybe even some of this can be like falling down into here. See, that might be a little bit wide. So, can I like make that? Maybe do that? Okay, let's try that. See how this is looking. What is underneath the land you're on? It is just kind of open underneath there. So underneath is my, if you see the black, that's my, my spider farm. So this kind of takes me through to my spider farm underneath here. Which is this area. So that's what all the black concrete is. It's like the roof for this bottom area. The fastest way to get moss is a lush cave, probably. Using a hoe in a lush cave. And then you can just bone meal it. Once you have one piece, just bone meal it. You can also find moss in shipwrecks too. So yeah, that's what that is. Might do a dead piece of coral in that one. It's big enough for it. Maybe this one too. No! One short. Let me steal... Actually, yeah, let's take away this. And this one's a little bit bigger, so we'll do this here. Also can kind of add some roots to make it look like that's coming from this. Thank you, Trinity. I appreciate that. Yes, it's Java. All the information's on the screen. Okay, so we put little trees in here. I do have little pieces of drip leaf. Which I suppose I could put some of them on the moss. I just don't want them to accidentally break because these are so annoying. Like, they're so hard to get. I do have some of them in here. And I know I'm gonna, like, break something or add more water and then they're just gonna all break. Well, let's try some cattail stuff. We need some glass. And in trowel chambers too. There you go. And we'll do the prediction in a little bit, guys. But let's get some glass that I can hopefully build with. Firstly, maybe spruce. Maybe spruce things. Spruce fences as the base. But this is looking better now. It's actually all looking filled in, which is great. It's not empty there anymore. Could never do a hardcore. I'm too scared. See, I was petrified when I started. I was so scared, like, you don't even understand. I didn't leave my base for like 200 days. Finally decided to leave my base. Like, that's how scared I was. I was just hanging out in there for so long till I finally was like, I probably should, like, do stuff. So nervous. Okay, I've got some glass. I've got to dye that. There's heaps of these in here, which will be perfect. I'll actually leave those there too. Dang it. I don't have any spruce wood. No. Wait, what about in here? No. No. Just all dark wood. Dang it. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I have more. Well, I can go and get more. It's just funny because I know I have like so many stacks in my storage. Like a ridiculous amount of stacks in my storage. But I'll go collect some. The small drip leaves are so pretty. Yes, definitely pretty. I like them. Kind of brightens it up as well. Like the brighter green. Definitely a nice little contrast, I think. Gotta get rid of these torches too. That's the goal, remember, guys. All the torches have to go. That's all gonna go back in any of these chests that they can fit. And I have to sleep as well. Yes, so close. That's like one more stream. Small drip leaves my must buy from Modern Chetty. Yes, because they're so annoying. Yes, you can craft terracotta with you gotta smelt clay blocks. Blocks of clay. Oh, thank you, Trinity, and hi Sierra, welcome in. The new gold dandelion, I think the new challenge is getting a baby polar bear without being attacked by the mama. You might just have to like take out the mama first. That sounds terrible. You have a real notebook where you type all your ideas? Perfect. Yeah, I write down everything. I actually have my whole video ideas. I have like... These are all my video ideas. This is if I filmed them, voiced over them, edited them. And yes, I like also put this on digitally as well. But I physically like to check, you know, check my boxes. So, yeah, I've got some things in the works as well. Minecraft kidnapping. Can I join and sing? No, sorry, L1. I don't have anyone join the stream. Alright, let's go get some spruce wood. And do I have like 20 stacks of spruce wood at home? And probably a good 10 stacks of spruce things at home? Yes, yes I do. But we're coming here because I have to clear all this out anyway. Now I don't really have to, but I don't like seeing all this stuff. So this is how I'm clearing out all these trees. I'm pretty sure. Wait, See all this like Enderman here? I'm pretty sure I replanted saplings. Did I replant saplings here? I feel like at one point I already had gotten rid of all of these, so I don't know. No, I got rid of all these. That's right. This whole area was also spruce. There's a floating tree. Danny, thanks for the follow too. But yeah, the dandelion is actually going to make my zoo really, really cool. Having the golden dandelion, I'll be able to, like, give a lot more variety to my zoo. Have baby mobs, bigger mobs, all the different, like, variations and colors of mobs. It's going to be awesome. Maybe that'll re-enable me to do my zoo project again. Maybe that'll be, like, the focus. Otherwise, I'd be broke forever. Hey, netherite upgrade is a huge deal. Kayla, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you, guys. We've gotten 60 flippin' followers this live. Holy moly, you guys are awesome. Okay, is that enough? Yes, I just need some things to make fences, so that should be all good. And then we'll just put some like little green on top. Although the green goes down the bottom, technically, and then the brown technically goes on the top. So maybe we'll make brown. I need brown dye. I don't have any. Excuse me? I don't have a single piece of brown dye. Because, you know why? I think I made brown... did I make brown glass? I could have sworn I had brown glass here for something. Did I not use it for something? Stop it right now. Guys. Disaster. I have green at least. But no brown. So maybe we'll just pass on the brown and we'll put the brown as like the fence on the top. I think that'll be a better idea. Okay, fences. Bam. Perfect. So now we'll try and add some of these in and see. Let's put them in here though. A little bit more room to work with here. So like if I did this, I could also do the candles on the top. Yeah, that'll work. Because they are technically brown on the top. Oh my gosh. I know. I probably had a whole stack of brown dye in my shulker that I let despawn because I'm stupid. I want to put like a candle on top too, but I don't have any dye to make a candle brown. It'd have to be like a normal colored candle. I like to put candles on there too. I just don't think I have any materials yet. I could do... see, black won't really work. I don't have any brown dye. What have you done for 22,000 days? I know. I do have a cocoa bean farm. Actually, I do have a cocoa bean farm. You scared me for a second there. Yeah, I do have a cocoa bean farm, but it's at my main base. So I'd have to go back to my main base. And obviously I'm not near there right now. I do have a farm for it. I'm pretty sure. Because remember I was trying to make a... the reason I'm pretty sure I remember having one is because I was trying to make a like... what was it, guys? It was like a... it's a bit too high out of the water there. A banner for it. And I kept trying to do like little cocoa beans and they kept looking like little flippin' droppings. Yeah, what was that? I'm pretty sure it was for a cocoa bean farm. And then I ended up deciding on... I forget how I ended up designing it. But it ended up like not too bad. Pretty sure. Because I have because isn't it in with my glowberry farm? I have my glowberry farm and then I have my cocoa bean farm, right? Or is that a different farm? I don't remember. I actually don't. No. I don't want these to be connecting to anything. Put it right here. There we go. And we'll put that right there. Okay, just a little bit of extra detail helps. So, there we go. Little baby cattails in here. Oops. Wrong way, wrong way. Bam, bam, bam. That's gonna attach. So is that. This will be kind of also attached, but let's do that. Let's do another one. Whoops. And another one. Whoops. How many times is that gonna happen? Okay, there we go. Love your hardcore wall. Thank you. And also Kayla and JT Mello, thank you for the follow. Now, would having some be out of the water make sense? It kind of would. Whoops. Okay, they look a little bit weird. Maybe some end rods and stuff, but let's do some... I don't think I have any coral. Any dried coral. I don't know what else I can add now. I feel like that's pretty... Oh, and now it's raining. Fantastic. It's almost done. I think just some stones now, like some little stones sticking out. Might need some more mossy cobble. The colored squares offer my Candyland game board. So I'm building a massive game of Candyland, and I'm just doing like all different themed lands that you kind of move through to, you know, to finish the game. So it's a big game. Okay, guys. Take some more of this. See if I have mossy cobble. Oh, I have so much cobble in here now. Do I have more moss anywhere? Moss carpet. Any actual moss? I have some in my moss farm, but I think I've used it all. Like, oh, there's some. Like, not enough to fully turn into these. No stone cutter, but I can make a couple of these. I'll make a couple of these. And a couple of these. Alright, that should do it. Oh yeah, bone meal. I was actually thinking that. I needed to do it to get some seagrass in there as well. But yeah, bone milling, then that way every single block will kind of have. It'll be very like marshy, you know, like marshland. Good idea, good idea. What the? Came out to here? Weird. The one thing I get is a blue flower. Don't want the blue flowers. Yes, wonderful. And then maybe we'll put lighting in there too. And then we'll build our little rocks. There we go. Like, I want a big piece. Okay. Big pieces around the edges would be great. Okay, that's looking better. Sorry about the rain. Here, we'll put shaders on. Oh, it's frozen now. Oh, there we go. Whoa. All right, I'll put shaders on while it's raining because it definitely is so much more vibey. I missed a blue flower, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. It grew up there. Thank you. I need some light to hide. 4 flowers. I'm gonna pick them up. I like blue flowers. It just doesn't fit with this. That's all. It doesn't really fit with this. Need more frog lights. Frog light, frog light, frog light. In some of these gaps. So, right here, right here. And bam, bam, bam. I'll see cobble. Bam, bam. I'll see cobble. That's a swamp village if I've ever saw one. Perfect. I mean, you really can't go wrong. Like, swamp village literally just throw stuff everywhere and you're good. Basically just does the job. I will say it is kind of nice. Like, just being able to, yeah, just being able to throw stuff everywhere. It's quite the vibe. You can put the blue flowers at my faction? Yes. Actually, probably, those are probably one of the most popular faction flowers, I think. this area isn't too lit up yet. Why do people love frog lights? I love them, Isaac, because 1, they come in 3 colors. 2, they're a solid block. And 3, they're one of the only lag-free light sources in the game. So there's a couple, but because I have a frog light farm, I can get so much frog lights, so I love them. They're great. Think of like how many frog lights I've placed. I don't know the actual statistics, but I'm sure it's like thousands at this point. I can't have those like lag, you know, being all these animated lighting, that'll be super laggy. So frog lights are great for that. Anything that's animated, so sea lanterns, lanterns, torches, soul lanterns, copper torches. I think copper bulbs might be alright, but they're also redstone activated, so those might be a little bit weird. Same with the redstone lamps. Also, shroom lights are fine, glowstone are fine, jack-o'-lanterns are fine. But yeah, anything that has animation can be laggy. Now, I'm talking about on a huge scale. So if you've got like 5 sea lanterns around, or like 100 sea lanterns around even, it's not going to be a big deal. If you have 100,000 sea lanterns around, then it's going to, you know, cause a little bit of probably some performance issues. So it's not anything you really have to worry about unless you're planning on doing an insane build with so many of them. But yeah, just good to know. Just if you ever plan to, you know, to build with them or whatever. So, yeah. Okay. Are we thinking this area is like pretty alright now? I think it's pretty alright. Added lots of little grassy bits. Kind of keep bone milling all of this. Oh my gosh, 3 flowers? Get out of here. How many do I have now? 12! 12 flowers. Holy moly. Now we gotta fix all this area too. Gotta do all the bone meal and all the sea pickles and all the things. Gotta be very swampy. Finally get this done. End rods are, yes, end rods have lots of little particles coming off of them. Nice pond, thank you. Okay, shaders are going off. Now that the rain has stopped. I'm gonna end up with a stack of these by the end. Oh my. Okay, nice. Oops, we have 1 more tree to build. No. What are you doing? She's trying to grab my water bottle. I just look over and she's like literally hand ready in grabbing position. Yeah, see, this is gonna make this blend a little bit more too. I have a stack, don't I? I have 40. Thought I couldn't pick up anymore. Maybe it's a swamp's way of saying it wants some blue flowers. Yeah, sure. Not going to put wither roses in there? Nah, nothing that can potentially just cause me damage. Cantex, probably not a good idea. I'm running out of bone meal. Because I'm going so hard with the bone meal. Okay, there we go. Gotta decorate that. But so far, decoration is coming together. We're kind of getting all this going. And then we'll be able to wrap up this section. And then move on to the next section. Finally. I wanted to have this done by last week. And now we're here again. You're like me, an area's never truly finished. Yeah, it's not. I mean, especially not with like all the new additions that keep getting added to the game as well. It's like basically impossible because I'll finish a project and someone will go, oh, why didn't you use this or why didn't you use that? And I'm like, because that just got added like this month. When I built this project, I built this 4 years ago when none of that was in the game. So it's always like, you know, sometimes I'll make a habit of going back and fixing up some of my old projects, kind of like how I just did with my end recently, because there's just so many things that will basically never be done. As long as more things keep getting added to the game, there's always going to be things that you want to go back and fix or change or something like that. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just every Minecrafter. Like, it's never... An area is never fully done. Nice to have stuff to go back to avoid burnout. Yeah. You're building the roof. Can you please help me? I mean, you can put a picture of it in the Discord and I can try to help you in my Discord channel. We have a builds channel in there. And I try to, you know, people can post pictures and then I can look at your builds and stuff and try and help, but I can't do that right now. Today's going to be a shorter stream. I only have about like an hour or so left. No, a little bit over an hour, but have limited time today, so I can't be getting too distracted, hopefully. What do you do with all the torches you remove? I put it in my storage, and then I use them for other things, like lighting up caves and stuff, Polly. Let's do the prediction, though. I've kept you guys waiting for a bit. N1, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Alright, here we go, guys. If it's slime again, this would be 6 or 7. It'd be 7 times in a row. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Yay! It finally switched to sugar. Finally. Oh my goodness. You guys said sugar. Enjoy your points. Holy cow. There it is. I love the view. I love the tree, like when you step out this door. It's the only tree that's on a higher level than all the rest. They're all like kind of sunk into these ponds and things. So very nice to actually have something a little bit more visually interesting taller. But I will say when you're over here, anywhere over here, you do kind of have this stuff in the sky that kind of leads your eye. But looking out this way, it pretty much is that tree. This tree and then up at that bee. So happy I didn't switch. Very nice. Mooka with the most points in that prediction. Congratulations. Okay. Did I grab sea pickles? No, I needed... That's what I went to go and get. And then I was like, I'll do the prediction. Sea pickles, sea pickles, sea pickles. A stack will do. Just want to light up these ponds in here. I'll make more, yeah. So, but they all have to be fully filled. So if nobody wants a Merry faction, they'll sit there. They'll sit there until they get filled, and then we'll, that was kind of like the same with Tropical. I had Tropical factions. Not a lot of people wanted Tropical factions. We had to kind of wait until those were filled until I did a new set. So yeah, we'll be doing 4 more after then. And the name I'm pretty sure that I have planned is Saga. So we'll have Myth, Tale, and Saga. And Saga will stand for 4 new factions. Okay. Alright, this one's gonna be probably a little bit more boring, but this is kind of buried down under here. So it's not end of the world. I like also just using these for decoration, just anywhere as well. They're so nice. But as long as it's nice and lit up, we can put some debris, like some campfires and stuff like falling down below. Saving up for the Merry faction right now. You're 20k away. Hey, you got this. There's heaps of spots, so they won't fill up anytime soon or anything. Sega or Saga? Saga, S-A-G-A. Does this need lights? I'm gonna say it probably does. Because how much, like, I don't think there's any. Oh wait, yes there is. Okay, I was like, I don't think there's any lights in here. All right, yeah, we're good. There is some. What mob are you most afraid of? Vexes. I hate Vexes. Like, not even the warden, nothing like that. Vexes. Ooh, I need more of those bushes. Those are great. Firefly bushes for inside of that creek. Question is, where do I have firefly bushes? Ugh, wrong chat. How embarrassing. I remember you saying, as if that was yesterday and the day before. And, I hate silverfishes. I want to be in the toxic, but I'm only at almost 4k. Yeah, you've got a little bit to go. Okay, firefly bushes. I've got 64 of these. My oh my. That's perfect though. Oh, some mushrooms. Place some mushrooms. Although mushrooms do have to be on Podzol, but I do have Podzol, so that'll be fine. And we need some dripstone. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. in your video, how did you get free cam while you're walking around? That's not free cam. That's replay mod or flashback. Sorry, I use flashback now. I used to use replay mod. But you can just like record yourself. So like if I record myself right now, for example, I'll be able to then use that recording and you can just like fly around and like see your character walking and stuff. So it's not in the game. You can only load chunks that your character's in. You can't just like go wherever you want, you know, unless that's what you recorded. But yeah, I'll use those for my world tours and stuff, which are very, very nice. I don't think any of these will be able to go anywhere here because this is all weird material. But yeah, I can just name this Swamp Decor. I can get nice shots. This is how actually I get all my screenshots too. I do flashback recordings and then I'll just take screenshots of I'll take screenshots from the recording. It's like the best way to get nice screenshots. Why'd they add firefly bushes? Because they're like the most beautiful thing. You kidding me? Firefly bushes are incredible. Such pretty little particles. They're so magical, but also they're like working in a build like this too. Despite this being on the spookier side. I actually chuck some little particles, like some little barnacles that are growing on the edge of this. Just because I don't love how open that is. Okay, so here's how this is looking. This was the little swampy area that I just built. I'm waiting for, I'll do like a dead coral piece there. Yeah, replay mod's pretty much the way to go. But they can be crafted into anything, but they can't be crafted into anything. They're not supposed to be crafted into anything. The whole point is like you can find them and then you can use them for building, or it just like is a good way to light up actual pre-existing swamps. So, yeah, not everything has to be like a craftable thing. A lot of the time it's just like a nice visual thing. In this case, the swamps didn't have any light. And especially now that there's so many swamps, it's just a good way to do that. I know, I love them. Shrek would approve. Yeah, they're so pretty. And then we got the bigger fireflies up here. So we got little firefly bushes and physical fireflies flying around as well. Succulent with a 20 stream streak. Thank you. I do have builds on my Patreon. I don't have a world download. I don't plan on doing a world download, but I have uploaded certain builds from this project to my Patreon. Love your spot in the toxic faction. That's awesome. I can't vote on... Yeah, there's no vote going on there because my mod is not here today. Yes, I'm playing on computer. It's just glitching the whole time and I can't play. I would dedicate more memory to it, Sid. If you haven't dedicated more memory, because I think it starts out at like either 1096 or like 512 megabytes. But it might just default to 1096. I've upped mine to 4 gigs, so I've dedicated 4 gigs. Actually 6 on some cases of memory. And it runs the game a lot better. I also use Fabric and Sodium is like a rendering engine and it's so much better too. Wow, look how chaotic this is looking now. Oh my. Very, very chaotic. I think we definitely need another little geyser though. Break up some of that. Been a minute since you've had a large streak? Yeah, thank you. Dedicated wham? Yeah. How much dedicated wham do you have in Minecraft? Yep. I have, I think, it might be, let me check. Oh my god, Cosmo, no. My god, you don't do that. She just was like hanging off of my PC. Girl. I put this here. I put this here so she couldn't get up, and what does she do? She's just hanging from my PC. If you mess that up, I'm gonna be really upset, actually. But these are slippers, by the way. And there's 2 of them. Look how flippin' big they are. They're slippers. So, very cute little Minecraft armadillo. But yeah, that's blocking up my desk so she can't get on, but she went for it. She went for it. Rach, thanks for the follow. My favorite mod is Sodium. I don't use any mods that change the game, guys. So all the mods that I use are just purely just to stabilize my game, to allow me to like do all this crazy stuff without it lagging or getting super choppy. But yeah, thank you. I'm really liking the detail too. They're exciting. Let's add another swampy pool though with some slime, I think. Just have another little one of these coming out, maybe from right. Oh, this is where I was gonna try and do the alligator though. Or not the alligator. I was gonna try to do a snake in here. I want a snake like going, like an anaconda going like all out here. But I think the best idea would be to like try to build that first before I do the water. I think that might be a better idea. How do you dedicate storage? When you're in the launcher, you can do it through the launcher. You just go to like not the save, but the profile, like your little, you click the little button, there's like 3 little dots, and then you go to more info, and then you can do it that way. Okay. This is pretty much done, so that's good. Now, I think I'm going to try to build that, but first thing I want to do is make some little lanterns. I want to try that. I've been wanting to try that for a while. Gonna need a ton of barrels. Barrels and like... I don't even know what I want to use for this. I suppose I'll just use some dark wood. I know I'll have a lot of that. Okay. 4 barrels. 8 barrels. Okay. We'll do some barrels. We'll do some... I'm gonna open a reference image for this too in a sec. Cosmo has to run so you don't embarrass her on live. Yeah, I know. She immediately was like, let me out of here. I'm like, girl, you just tried to like pull down my entire PC. What are you even doing right now? Crazy, crazy cat. Crazy cat. Up and back on what you're working on. I am working on detailing my swamp right now because I think it's gonna be worth it. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I have any mud. Have any in here? No, I know I have some. Oh, there's some mud. 1 mud brick wall. Mud brick slabs. No, do I not have any mud bricks? Like actual bricks. Oh, wait. Mud bricks. Okay, okay, okay. Hang on. And then, aha, mud walls. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That'll do for now. Let me look up something. Crash Bandicoot swamp level. Okay, now. You see these wait. This is coming up so small. Where is it? No, Cosmo. No. Stop it. There's these little hanging lanterns. Okay, this is gonna be like a terrible visual, but I'm gonna show you it as best as I can, okay? So here it is. This one's very laggy, but there's like these rows of hanging lanterns. Mind you, this entire build that I'm doing is based heavily on Crash Bandicoot. So Lil T, thank you for the follow as well, and CJ, welcome in. Yeah, so you see these like hanging lanterns. I think we're gonna try something like this. Now we could get a bunch of different colored copper lanterns as well. Could definitely be the vibe. I'm gonna have to try to do some funky things with the fences to try and see what we can do here. But definitely some like little lighting poles I think would look really cool. So this is from the newest Crash Bandicoot, I think. I forget what it's called, but yeah. So we're gonna try some little hanging lanterns. I think that's gonna really go with the vibe. And yeah, that's actually what this project is based on. It's based on the Crash Bandicoot swamp levels. So yeah. Crash Bandicoot is one of my all-time favorite games. Remember, guys, this project is it's very like peak nostalgia for me. Like it's very much I grew up playing this game, and this project that I'm building is all things that just were special to me. And yeah, things that I remember from my childhood and all of that. Might take some chains. Yeah, chains would probably work. But then if we did like a mix of different copper lanterns, that's probably gonna be a good idea. Why? Because those are special spots. Those are like transforming spots. I missed the 22222 timestamp on the board. Wait, and I'm at 222 viewers right now. Wait, so you're telling me that I would have been at 222 at 222 on 22 and on day 22222. Stop it. Like, I'm not even playing right now. My viewers say 222. Oh my gosh. There's so many 222s. Osmo, stop it. Trying to get my attention so bad. You have a 222 tattoo? My screen switch? Oh, hold up. There we go. Wow, wild.
Can we get a hype train? A 2-2 train?
A 2-2 train! Stop it. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna temporarily just build like a couple of lanterns here. Hip hip! Hooray! I wore a tutu for 22222 stream. Yay! Too bad it's not on a Tuesday. Alright guys, we have an ad starting though. But Frank, thank you for the 20 bits. Okay, I'm just gonna do like a little temporary, well not temporary, but a little Perry, thank you. Tutu. That's not tutu. That's a lot more than tutu. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. And actually hitting my bits goal, we'll actually be able to do another prediction because of that as well. So thank you, thank you. It's Jordan. There we go. What do you say? We say hip hip Jordan. Amy Lou, thank you for the 222 as well. Thank you so much. I suppose that could probably just connect directly to there, but actually that looks pretty nice. I just want a couple of these street lamps just to kind of go with that vibe, and then we'll do some of the hanging ones like maybe across. I'm thinking across right here, like we go like there and then we go it straight, kind of like right here, maybe on that side and this side right here. And then I want to have, we need to do the little danglies from here as well. Amy Lou, thank you for the 222, and Oculus, thank you for the 400 bits and hitting the bits goal. Well, we already did hit the bits goal, but amazing. Thank you so much for that, you guys. You did that alone? Yes, this is my single player hardcore world. But we're gonna have to go to my copper farm. Not my copper farm, my copper area. Ashlyn, thank you for the game controller as well. That is part of my TikTok goals. Thank you, thank you. And Dole, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Masked, as well. I'm working really hard to try and come up with something interesting for this world, so thank you. I'm missing a shulker. I'm missing my wood shulker. Where did I use my wood shulker? I'm pretty sure I used it in the end. Did I ever pick it up? Uh-oh. Guys, I think we might be cooked with my wood shulker. I definitely lost it. Lady Lorax, thank you for the 22222. Thank you. Guys, I'm actually... we might be in some trouble. Did I put it in here? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because I remember, like, I'm pretty sure I put it down in the end to check if I had any... You made it in the boat. You made it. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, Riley. You legend. That's definitely where it is. I put it. Yes. You're right. You're so right. I had to make a boat for the Guardians. I think you're right. Okay. Let's start hoping that it's there. And then we'll go get a bunch of copper as well for the lanterns that we have to build. Oh my goodness. Also, Mal, thank you for the 222. Thank you guys for yet another hype train. You inspired me to build. Nice. You have 222 levels in your world? Oh my goodness. It's a very 2-2 day. Holy moly. And Alyssa, thank you for the GGs too. Good morning, D Wally. How you doing? Alright. Let's check it out. IQ, thanks for the follow. Oh, going to mute that account and block that account. Alright, cool. You're wearing a tutu, trying to make a forever world, but I love using mods and stuff. Would that work out if you could have answer some questions I have? Rhino, the only thing about having a forever world and using a lot of mods is that when those mods update or don't update, sometimes you'll get mods that get discontinued. So mods that worked for a very long time. Here's the shulker. You are a legend. Thank you for that. Sometimes you'll get mods that stop working. You'll get mods that don't make it past a certain update or they get discontinued. And then if you want to continue updating your world and you have things that have changed, like have added extra blocks in your game or things that have like added new things, if those, like, it can kind of corrupt your world. If you update without those things, all of those blocks will kind of end up being, it can kind of cause some issues there. So a forever world is kind of scary if you're using a bunch of mods, just in case for some reason those mods don't update. You're gonna be having to either go without those things that you've built, you know, in your world. So yeah, that is one thing. My show. Hi Jenny, how you doing? I just gotta heal my elytra, guys. Then we gotta go get copper. Please don't let me forget. And drink of the day is water. We've got to stay hydrated today. Because I also have to get a bunch of testing done today, which I'm not excited about. I actually didn't think that I was gonna have to do that again, and I flipping do. So we'll see. Today might be interesting. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but I'm scared. I didn't want to have to do more stuff. I don't think I have to do more stuff. No one let me forget 10 called me a legend. Yeah, you're a legend. The Rhino, thanks for the follow over here as well. Hopefully you heard the answer to my question, to your question. What do they mean by Java vanilla? Vanilla means like no mods. So in my case, I use mods that stabilize my game, like sodium fabric, sodium extra, sodium options, and like iris and lithium. But vanilla gameplay means like you don't have mod. My cat, she's being so bad. You don't have mods that change like anything about the game. So I don't have like armored elytra or fast leaf decay or even like any texture things. I don't have fancy leaves. I don't have mini blocks. I don't have mob heads. I don't have movable armor stands. Just everything about this game can be done if you're in Bedrock, if you're on vanilla, like if you're Bedrock, or if you're on mobile, or like whatever you're on. Like everything you see that I've done, you can do. Metalhead, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna check in here. Do I have ingots in here? Or do I just have, I think I might just have raw copper. Do I even have copper in here anymore? I do. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're gonna take basically all of these. Added sodium extras, or for fog, completely incredible. Yes. Kind of had to log into my Twitch account because I thought you weren't reading Wetted yet. Yeah, sorry. What I was saying is that if you use mods and you update, it can get a little bit tricky because some of those mods like might discontinue. Wait, how do I make copper lanterns? I actually have no idea. Oh, I need torch. Wait, I do have torches. Hang on. Wait, what do I need for a copper lantern? Oh, I need a copper torch. That makes sense. A copper torch, which I can get. What wither farm tutorial do you recommend? I just built mine under the end portal, so I don't really have like a wither, I don't really have a wither farm. I just like spawn it under the end portal, which there's not really like too much of a farm. Like you just got to make sure you spawn it on the right spot and that's it. It's not really like too much to do with it. Thankfully, I need sticks. Hi, Wolf Hunt. I have mending on my elytra, so as long as you have mending on it, anytime you get XP, it'll heal it up. We did. We made it today. Actually, the very start of stream. At the very, very start of stream. Now I need some coal and stuff. Do you reckon I have any coal here? I don't know about that. More sticks. Okay, I have lots of stacks of sticks. I have some coal. Aha, should we just burn? Let's just fortune this right now. May as well. I'm probably never going to build with this. I already have about 5 shulker boxes worth of coal ore. So I think we might just fortune this up. Whilst we are here. But yeah, Cosmo really, really wants attention right now. It's bad. Guess what? What's up? Abby, hello. Hey, thank you. Wolfine, thank you for the 2 game controllers and hitting my goals. You're awesome. Thank you so much for that. What the heck? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. And for the roses and for the heart me. That's incredible. How do I make a copper Oh my god, do I need like soul sand or something? I'm gonna cry. Copper torch. Dude, why am I blanking? What is the recipe for this thing? Torch, 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 torch. Copper, is it not called a copper torch? I'm so confused right now. I literally grabbed so much of this so I can maybe... A copper nugget? But I have copper nuggets. Why is the recipe not coming up? Oh, I need... Because it's 3 things. You need 3 things. That's why. Big brain. Big brain. Because it's... You need it. Also need a copper nugget in there to make the... You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. My brain was not braining. But now we have a lot of... make some more of those. Sure, why not? May as well stack up on these. Grab some more of these. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, 3 things. And they've got to be stacked on top of each other. That's why you can't do it just in your inventory. Oops. Some more of those. 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 I use a regular Minecraft launcher. Oh, cocoa beans. Ah, I need cocoa beans. Let's craft these cocoa beans into brown dye too, because I needed that. My dye chest actually ran out. Got sticks? Yep. Should be good to go now. Got a bunch of copper lanterns. So many copper lanterns. Look at that. Amazing. Multiple stacks. And now we'll just place them and they'll start oxidizing on their own. And then, of course, we'll just wax them when they're at the level we want. Because I do want them to be kind of like multiple colors. I think that would be awesome. But yay! Okay, sweet. Love that for us. Also, this was running while we're here. I have a ridiculous amount of bamboo wood. So many. Do manually import... Yes, I just drop them into my mods folder. Yep. Every time they update, I go through and get them all. I actually have not updated to 1.21.11 yet with the Mounts of Mayhem. Haven't done that yet. Just because, like, I kind of can't be bothered. But also, I'm not in a rush right now. So, yeah. Thank you for the 79 roses as well. Holy cow. You are awesome for that. Seriously, thank you. Hope we get more lanterns in Minecraft. Yeah, maybe. Now I don't know if they will be seeing we've just got more, like a bunch more copper lanterns, you know, and those can, that's like 8 more items. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll give us more lanterns. Your base is sick. I love it. Thank you, Abby. And we did meet the follower goal. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody. Let's go ahead and reset that. We're kind of creeping up. We're creeping up on 100k and it's looking like that will be amazing. It'll happen maybe in the next month, maybe month or 2. Depends on how my videos do. Could hit it way quicker than that if my videos do good. Okay, is there anything else I need whilst I'm here? Maybe I'll do more cocoa beans. And let's actually see if I do in fact have cocoa beans here, or am I lying? No, I did have cocoa beans here. Yeah, okay, cool. I'd use my... Hang on. What did I even use for this? It was like... Because it gets bone mealed. Oh, I think I have to do it first, right? Wait, does this have cocoa beans? Wait. Oh, do I have to keep doing... There we go. Like, I forget what I have to do with this. Okay, so, yeah. Are we sure that actually gives me... Yeah, it does give me more. Every time, it just, like, continuously bone meals. Yeah, look how many I'm getting back. Yep. This is pretty crazy. You just stand here and do this. I don't use creative. Nope, this is just hardcore. And Abby and Alex and Marissa. Only thing is, this is a little bit loud, you guys. Wait. Wait. No! There we go. Hard sometimes to get the right thing. This is trippy and very loud. I'm sorry. Bam. Easy. Okay. And a bunch in the hopper as well. Haven't seen one of those farms before. Yeah, just uses a bunch of bone meal. Only thing is, like, you just gotta stand there. I don't think you can do it automatically. Maybe there is a way to do it like that, Mandolin. And then I also have my little glowberry farm here too. So, do you have a copper farm? I do. I have a drowned farm. So if I manually kill my drowned, then I can get copper that way. But I mostly just have my drowned farm run automatically. Okay, so we're gonna turn that all into brown dye. And we're gonna restock up my dye chest. Hooray, hooray. And I kind of want to... So many golems in here. There's no reason there needs to be golems in here. Because there's no villagers here. Like, why are you even spawning here when there's no villagers? Kind of makes no sense. Makes no sense. And I have no beacons here either. There's one golem right there. Got rid of that guy. What? Friends? Lots of friends. Oh, it's like, what is this plant named? It's the bird. The bird is named Friends, lots of friends. What the heck? So random. I never actually even feel like I noticed that before. I don't know how long ago we built that. I thought you'd appreciate this. I just hit 222.2k channel points. Went to post in the Discord. Wait, did someone give subs as well? Why do I have a feeling someone gifted subs and oh my god, Perry, you did gift subs. Not me completely ignoring that. My gosh, I'm so sorry. Enchant for bow. My bow is enchanted. My bow is like max enchanted, but I use infinity, not maybe you want to know what my enchantments are. Is that what you wanted? And thank you, your fave Dine. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for that. We had subs going to Post, Limini, Flux, Little Chicken, TZ Own Natchafleen, and RT Man. Thank you. I'm so sorry I ignored that. I really appreciate it. Seriously, seriously, you guys are incredible. We got Mooker at the top of our bits list now. And we have Blake's at the top of our list, but also Perry making their way up there as well for that today. So thank you. Sammy, thanks for the follow. Enchanted Tool Soul. It has Power 5, Flame, Punch 2, Unbreaking 3, and Infinity. Now I'm hoping we have enough honeycomb. What I'll do just to be safe is grab a little bit more honeycomb. I should have grabbed way more spruce wood while I was at home. Dang it. It's okay though. We can just mine more trees. It's fine. But let's grab some honeycomb from here. Whoops, that's not the door. This is the door. Alright, 3 stacks. Probably won't. I will not be placing 3 stacks of lanterns right now. Sneaky, I almost missed it. It's like I saw it and then I was yapping about something and then I never responded to it. Now I did. See how me crashing into something 2 times just then only made me lose 2 hearts? Whereas in the end, where I didn't have my beacons, I got down to 4 hearts. So it's kind of like, beacons are so important. I'm glad all of this area is covered, but I really need to do my stronghold. Build a hexa beacon. Came across your live 2 times today on my FYP. Is that a sign? It is a sign. It means maybe you should check out the live. You should hang out in the live. Should I keep playing Minecraft or play Dead by Daylight? I love Dead by Daylight. You should do whatever you want. I get bored of Dead by Daylight really easily though. That's like the biggest downside with it is I'll only be able to play like 2 games unless I'm really grinding to finish a tome or get an advancement. But I'll play like 2 games and then I'm done. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like that's enough for me. Michelle, thank you for the follow. You'll play, which killer do you like? I just used a bunch for the first time yesterday to try and do all the advancements for the adept advancements on Steam. I used Ghostface for the first time. I used like the Houndmaster. I used the guy with like the ghoul, his name is. Also, who else did I use? There was one more I did, but I couldn't finish it. Oh, the stupid Xenomorph. Xenomorph is the worst. I could not figure out how to use it, like how to use him. It was so bad. Yeah, not a Xenomorph fan, I'm afraid. Do you have a live where you build some of the nether portals? Most likely, yeah. Most likely those should be on lives, yep. Alright, let's go get more spruce wood because I'm a dummy and actually I have more. I think I have a stack right here. I saw it, unless it was... it might have been... it might have been... Nope, I see it. I was like, it might have been dark wood. No, we're good. Yep, let's grab all that and we'll make... Wow, that's a lot. And some more of these. And now we're chilling. Trapper is your go-to. Okay, I actually do like Trapper. Trapper's fun. No, it's multiplayer. Dead by Daylight's multiplayer. If you're killer, it's single player, but sometimes they do have these events. They have these events where it's like a 2v8, so there's 2 killers and 8 survivors, and still instead of the normal, where it's like 1 killer and 4 survivors, so they have that sometimes. That was actually my favorite. Like, I actually love doing that. Okay, so we're not gonna do like the multiple colored ones here. What I'm gonna do is just add some of these. Do I have a crafting table in here? See, I should have a crafting table in here. It's weird that I don't. Okay, trapdoors. 2 trapdoors? That's not gonna be enough. Oh, but oh my gosh, I have so much more wood. This is the best to stay. Okay, give me like a ton of... Yeah, give me a ton of these. All right, now we're talking. I wouldn't even mind maybe some dark oak fences too. Maybe just to like, if I want to put another one in here too. You love TVA? I love TVA too. For blocks to pair with quartz pillars. Calcite. Calcite is great. Love me some calcite. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Calcite's really good. For quartz. Also, it depends like what direction you want to go. If you want to go more pinkish, you could definitely do like pale oak wood with it as well. It can kind of blend nicely. So I'd say pale oak wood, and then you could even maybe do like, you could even go pinker and add cherry blossom to that too. Obviously, it depends on how you want to go, but that's an option. Do I have any more? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, I think this is pretty okay. The colorful floor is so cool, thank you. Hey, you are in the Naked and Afraid season. There's no season 3 of Naked and Afraid confirmed. I would love to partake in another season, if there is another season, but I don't know if there is yet. Okay, I'm gonna do another one right here. The colorful floor is a big Candyland game board. Oops. Dang it. But usually end up being friendly. I will say like Ghostface and Michael Myers are pretty funny though. Like especially Ghostface. I've seen some like such funny... Does this go at the end? Yeah, it does. I've seen like such funny clips, like TikToks of like people being Ghostface and just like him sneaking up, like people sneaking up on Ghostface when Ghostface is trying to sneak on somebody else, and it's flipping hilarious. I love those videos so much. Okay, wait, let's grab this back. Alright, I'm curious to see what this looks like at night. Remember, these are going to start oxidizing as well, so these haven't been waxed yet, but this will be good. This will start to give us some more color variation. And what's really, really great about this area, guys, is this is now all the torches are gone in all these little spaces. We got rid of all of them. So now there's just only torches in the areas that I haven't really done yet. So like this area right here where I'm going to try to build the anaconda and stuff like that. So far, pretty good. Happy with that. Maybe even do another lantern like up here. Looks like 2v8 is coming back next week. Stop it. That's so fun. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm now on day 22232, so we've only played 10 days today? I guess it's been 3 hours. What's in the sky above you? How do you get these brick fences? You turn mud, you turn packed mud into mud bricks, and then you can make mud brick walls out of them. What was I gonna say? The sky above me is a dragonfly. Is this what you're talking about? I have a dragonfly here. Also, Ray God, thank you for the rose, and Slant, thank you for the heart me. dragonfly and some little fireflies. And then this is just like supposed to be like toxic, kind of toxic smoke or something. I don't really know what I was going for. I just needed something there that was a bit higher in the sky. So that's what I came up with. Now we've got little lanterns marking this space. And then I do want to try the hanging lanterns. So let's try to do a couple of posts. So we'll start one like right here. And then this is where we're going to have to use all of our fences. So we'll do maybe one to here. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Because I think that'll be a vibe. And then only thing is that's not going to exactly match. Oh, and I'm out of these. Okay. That's fine. Because I can make a couple more. Sarah, thank you for the follow. Okay. Monkey, thanks for the follow too. The dragonfly sick, thank you. It did take me about 6 hours to build, but for my very first dragonfly, I think it was worth it. Okay, I definitely think it was worth it. Zoe and Monkey, thanks for the follows. Toxic fumes all over the place. Yeah, the HOA fees are outrageous. Yeah. I mean, but that's why, do you want to know something? That's why Beanie Boulevard, like, doesn't have crazy fees, because it doesn't have any toxic flumes. I can't say the same about, this area. The HOA, like, isn't crazy, I promise. You have a lot more free will here. But Beanie Boulevard's a different breed. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have these, like, attach. I don't know if this is gonna truly work. Oh, shoot. I didn't do these on the top. No! Oh, wait. Parkour. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be a little bit higher. I hope this works. I hope it's not like too small of a space. Alright. And then we're going to just be like, it's very small, but I think it's going to work. Very like tiki lamp looking right now. Which wasn't totally going for that, but it's okay. Do I have like any other block that can kind of pass as... Yeah, sure. One of these will do. One of these will do. I'll put some... No, I don't want to put shelves on it. This is the HOA free zone. Yeah, basically. I feel like I would struggle to get residents in. I would say I'd struggle to get residents in here, but I don't know. This was like a hot commodity. These houses sold out quick, and I had like 20 of them, by the way. So many of these available, and these sold out really, really quickly. So I don't know. Mute. And ban. There we go. Okay. Bam. Now, is this the same height? Nope. Forgot the walls again, didn't I? Yes, I did. And now I've just dropped my one piece of thing. HOA is the Homeowners Association. And so we do a little bit of like role playing in my Minecraft world where people like these houses I gave to viewers, right? Or like viewers were able to spend money on them or channel points on them. And I did one like giveaway as well where the giveaway winner won this boat right here. Bishi won this boat. But basically I always joke that like you guys are living here and then you know, we kind of enforce all these really crazy rules and, you know, you're only allowed out at certain times of the day and all this crazy stuff. Like, it's really, really strict. And the fees are, like, insane as well. Time to park my yacht in the driveway. See, that's not allowed, actually. Okay, so now we're going to try and do a little hanging situation and see if this can kind of be a vibe. Yeah, it's very, like, what is it? Like, what is it? Like such a complex, like... People HOA think they like... Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Okay, this isn't like entirely open. Do I want it to go up again? Surveillance plane! Yep. Welcome to Beanie Boulevard. It's a great place to live, I don't know. Clouds, thanks for the follow too. What should I turn into netherite? If you're looking to survive, definitely a chestplate. Chestplate would be a great place to start. I would say. So probably chestplate. Oops. okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I do think we've got to make these pillars a little bit cuter, though. Either make that one kind of have... Yeah, we've got to make this a little bit cuter, but it's not bad. It sounds horrible. Yeah, it's kind of like... Okay, so the reason, like, IRL SSA... Like, the reason people pay for, like, to be in a neighborhood that has HOA is usually there'll be things that get taken care of. So, like... sometimes you're, you know, they'll handle, like, the I guess, like, the yard stuff that's, like, on your street, and they'll fix, like, the street lamps, and they'll pay for that, and they'll pay for, like, it kind of, like, covers, it's kind of like you're paying money every month, and then if you have any amenities wherever you live, so if you have, like, a pool that you can go to, if you have, like, a gym, or like a little, you know, like picnic area, barbecues, whatever, grills, anything like that, usually your HOA will cover that. The reason I'm looking to live in an HOA neighborhood is not because of like any of that stuff really, other than most of the gated communities that exist will be HOA, unfortunately. So to have, like, you know, it's fenced up, you can only drive in there if you have a little key card, which just for safety, I think that's super important to me. So yeah, that's something that I would definitely like. But yeah, if you have like a, you know, any of that kind of stuff, like amenity usually stuff, it's probably you're going to be paying some sort of HOA fee. Sometimes you pay a ridiculous HOA fee and it covers like nothing, which then you got to be kind of careful with things like that. HOA pays for stuff? Mine only tells me that I put my trash out 5 minutes early. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of HOAs are very like... how do you explain it? Very strict. So just because you get these little extra things and it covers those extra things, you're much more policed in the sense that you can't paint your house a certain color if it's going to kind of ruin the curb appeal of your street, and you can't like just paint your house like bright red just because you feel like it, because then the HOA will be like, that's not fitting with our code and that's making this look bad, and so you're not allowed to do this, blah blah blah. So you can like get fined for stuff like, yeah, leaving your trash can out for too long or at the wrong times of the day, not cutting your grass and mowing your lawn and keeping your lawn tidy, all stuff like that. So sometimes there's a lot more rules when it comes to like the look, what you're allowed to do, how you're allowed to paint, how you're allowed to fence. If you're allowed to fence, it's very much more like kind of, yeah, so it's like an extra kind of thing, and that's why it's not the greatest, is because usually you have all these extra little rules that people don't want to have to worry about. Has the idea that protecting the value of homes in the area, right? Like, yeah, well, we're keeping this all nice and tidy and clean, and so then when, you know, when you go to sell your house, the value of the house is still up there because everything's all to, you know, it's all tidy and to code and looks, you know, presentable essentially. But yeah, so that's kind of like the downside with things like that, is you do have a little bit more things to worry about, which isn't always the greatest. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, so it's very common in like newer neighborhoods in America. Yeah, so it's kind of, think of it as if like you live in an apartment that kind of has rules, you know, like, because even many apartments will have like certain you know, times you can take your trash out, and you know, you gotta, like my apartment for example, we can't have like bikes on our patios, or certain like curtains. Our curtains have to be a certain color, for example, because again, they're trying to protect the looks of the, you know, of the place, and they want it to be, they want people to want to live here, and if it looks like a disaster, then, you know. So like there's some pros like that, but if I want to put like a patterned curtain up, like I could get fined for that. Or if I put a bicycle or something that isn't actually like outdoor furniture on my patio, I could be fined for that. So it's just, yeah, it's kind of, I get it, but also it's, yeah, so it's very similar to that. But imagine like you own a house. Like I get it. With an apartment, it makes sense, because with an apartment, you know, I'm paying rent. Like it's not like I own the place, so I can understand having more strict rules. But when you like own a house and you can't do what you want with it, it's, yeah, it gets a bit frustrating. That I live in an HOA that hates cats. No. Yeah, there might also be rules like that. What type of animals you're allowed, what type of pets you're allowed, all sorts of things like that too. A lot of HOAs ban above ground pools too. Yep. So it's very like, very strict with that. The local law was that we couldn't put him out without the fence. The HOA was that we couldn't have a fence. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. We weren't allowed to let our dog... Right, so, like, you're not allowed to let your dog out without a fence, but you're not allowed to build a fence. So it's like, can I just not have a dog? Oh, terrible. And if you stop paying your HOA fees, they foreclose your house. Yeah, so they kind of have, like, weird ownership, I suppose, of some things like that, which doesn't... It's not very appealing, is it? It's maybe, like, in some cases, not super, super worth it. Yeah, definitely interesting. But I like these little hanging lights. I think they're a nice touch. I'm worried about what I want to do with the sides of it, though. I don't know if I want to maybe just do another little kind of like some bits of this sort of like poking out. I don't know. I don't know. Just to make it not so like, I don't know. Standing still right there. They can put a lien, they can't foreclose. So they can like kind of have more of a say in it, but they can't just fully be like, oh yeah, your house is ours or whatever. Pest control to come take all the cats. Stop it right now. Bunch of strays that we're trying. No, and they wanted to, oh, stop. See, that stuff makes me so sad because it's like, imagine being so excited, like you buy a house, it's yours, you own it, and then like this is the type of crap that you have to deal with on a daily basis. Like, again, I can imagine that kind of thing if you're renting, having to deal with like annoying landlords like when you're renting, and in some cases the HOA is like so much worse than that. So yeah, definitely not a fun time, you know. But again, it's like a lot of these newer communities that are being built all over the country are all HOA. It's hard to find a new community these days that isn't HOA, you know, mandated or whatever. So it's tricky. And again, like, I want to be in a gated community so bad. Like, I just think, like, safety-wise, it's so much better. Like, I would not live in a place that wasn't gated. Yeah, safety is, like, so important, especially with being online and, you know, people watching you every day. And I've definitely had issues with, like, you know, stalkers and stuff in the past. Not very fun. And so, yeah, safety is super important to me and to my family. And so that is kind of, but unfortunately, getting anything gated usually means you're paying, you know, you're controlled by some sort of HOA. Funny enough, we don't have an HOA out where we are, but we do have a city board, and our pineapple nibbers are one of the board members. You know what I did? I didn't even know what that meant until someone, like, explained it to me. I was talking about pineapples one day, and someone's like, do you know, because I, like, guys, like, I have pineapple stuff, okay? I have like, a pineapple beach towel, and now you guys got me all nervous, like, I'm going out with my pineapple beach towel, and people are gonna, like, get the wrong idea, and that's not what I was trying to do that. Yeah, not, you know, I didn't really think about it like that until someone was like, do you know what that means? I was like, no, now I do, but yeah, I didn't know about that. You do need to pay. Yeah, it's kind of like your monthly, there'll be like a monthly thing that's kind of weaved into your, probably like weaved into your, what's it called, like mortgage. So usually if you see like a mortgage, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's like $30,000 a month or something to pay off your mortgage. Probably like $500 of that, or $400, sometimes less. Sometimes HOA will be like under $100 depending on what kind of amenities and things that it has. But typically like your average, I mean, I've seen some insane, like there was this one that I was looking at that actually was like an affordable place to live, but the HOA as part of that rent was $800, or not rent, but as part of that thing was $800, and I was shook. I could not believe that it was that much. Like, ridiculous. $800 for HOA. To be fair, you did get like resort style amenities, but still $800 is insane. Yeah, exactly, because Florida, you guys have to remember, a lot of people that move to Florida, it's like their vacation homes, and it's like people rent sometimes. They'll like rent out their places and all of that. So the HOA things are so strict because there's, you know, a lot of people move here for like vacation homes or like their retirement and things like that. So when you're getting, you know, this place that comes with like a golf course, and it comes with like a pool and a lazy river and like all these kind of things, the HOA is going to be expensive, really expensive. Some communities have restaurants inside, some have obviously gated communities, some have tennis courts, some have pickleball courts, some have golf courses, like all these things. It's not like, oh, wow, look at all the stuff we get. It's like, wow, look at all the stuff we're paying for, okay? Ridiculous amounts of monies. Bunnies. I went on a cruise and there were so many doors that had pineapple magnets. And, like, you want to think that, oh, it's just a cute little, like, you know, tropical kind of vibes. Like, I would so do that unknowingly, not realizing, you know, what some intentions are or something, and I'd be so nervous. Could you imagine I get a knock on the door and someone's like, hey, like, what? Like, I'd be petrified. I would be mortified if that happened. Oh my gosh. Absolutely mortified. All right, I'm trying to add a few more of these little things. I didn't want to put one here because this has to have some things hanging off the edge as well. I want to match it to this one. This one just has some, literally just some branches and things hanging off. Okay, can do, can do. Let's get some of these. Let's get some leaves again. Fill up this and we'll make this all nice because I didn't want to do another one here when there was going to be stuff hanging off of this. Whoops. Oh, whoops again. Oh my gosh. HOA plows the trash, plows the snow and trash. Oh, and the TV internet. 500 a month. Yep, so pricey. You have a choice if you want to pay for them. It's mandatory if you live there. So there's repercussions if you randomly like stop paying it. So if you live there, usually like you can't live there unless you pay it, Caitlin. So yeah, it can get like pretty bad. Love your lives. I watch every night. Thank you, Rebecca. You're so kind. And Christina, welcome in. Also, King coming in with a resub for 40 months on the YT. Oh my. Thank you, King. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for 40 months. That's amazing. And yes, I did get down to 4 hearts. Don't worry about it. I just flew into a wall in classic Taneesha fashion. So, bit of a my bad. Also, what did I attach these to? Did I like attach them to something or no? Oh, it attaches to the side of that. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that all attaches to the wall. Gotcha. Got it, got it. So this could maybe attach... Yeah, if that kind of like sits right there, maybe. No, that's going to look weird. We'll attach it to under here. Nope. Why is that not attaching? What? Oh. You'd probably need one more, right? I can't see. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay, let's just attach it to the side then. See, now that one attached to that one, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, like if this goes under here. Oh, I know why. I probably need to make this one like double. And then that'll attach. Okay. Yes, like right there. But let's just do this one. Then bring this out a block. Okay, now we're good. Alright, alright. 10 years later. That kind of looks more like it's attached now. Yippee. Little hanging bridge sort of situation. Or a little, I don't know, like little ropes or something hanging off of this. And then we can put some... I don't even know if I hung lanterns off the edge. I don't think I did. Yeah, a little stressful. But, you know, they also do handle some things. Like, they take care of a lot of the, you know, like the street work and, like, all kind of things, which you'd think, like, communities and things just should anyway, but... because that's the topic of conversation. I feel like you run an HOA if you're so triggered. It's just an inside joke we have on my stream, Ratty, so, or Rattle. I have mailboxes for all the houses in Beanie Boulevard, and whenever they're, like, breaking the rules of some sort, I give them a HOA violation in their mailbox, so it's actually a huge part of this stream. So, yeah. Finishing details always take the longest? Yep. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is... Oh, my. Okay, so I think I definitely figured out that this is 100% a slime chunk, and we're gonna have to go crazy with the carpet on that, which I might actually do now before I forget. So, just need moss carpet. Hopefully that fixed itself. Undercover HOA president, yep. Did you build the creek or was it naturally there? Which creek? This creek? This creek I built. All of this I built. The creek, like anything like this out here was all natural.
HOATOGO. HOAs have got to go.
Great song. Yeah, this I built all these little water areas. This was all built by me. It's very that would be cool if rivers like naturally spawn like this, but yeah. I don't know how you work on multiple projects at once. My brain is so jumbled. Yeah, that's true. It does get, I mean, it's like difficult for me sometimes. Okay, just wanted to add a little bit of that. Kind of looks like rocks. I don't remember. Did I make that a command? No, no command. Sag. Okay, we've got our hanging lanterns. Those will start to oxidize, and once they all become different colors. Oh, there we go. We got one. Once they start to oxidize, we'll lock them in, and then it'll kind of be like more little rainbow hanging bits, I suppose. Okay, then all of this needs to be textured and detailed. Oh my gosh. This all has to go, but let's go work on the underneath section because the slimes are really annoying. I need another thing. No, but I like to keep that out of the stream, Vanya, if possible. You're also asking me that, I'm not an American citizen, so you can see how a lot of that is also really stressful for me. And when I'm sitting here playing Minecraft, I want to just like, you know, disassociate from everything that's going on outside in the world. So yeah, as much as, you know, it's a very apparent thing right now, Minecraft is like my escape. So yeah, I try to just provide that safe space for everybody to just hang out and enjoy some Minecraft. Subathon? HOA was the last subathon? Yeah, that was... Wait, what do you mean? Think about it? Think about what? That was March... Wait. March 2025, right? March 2025? Crazy, it's almost been an entire year since then. It feels like a couple months ago. I know, how wild. Have you made a void floor? Yes, I have. Do you want to see it? I'm actually right here, so I can show it to you. Fun times. I just posted a video on it, actually. My most recent video is on this. Right here. Here's my little void floor in my spider farm. Almost a year ago is insane. And what was I gonna say? Do I post when I go live? Yes, on my Discord, Kayla. Discord link is in my bio. And hi, Nax. Welcome in. I really like that fence display with the copper lights. Yeah, getting a bit reckless in your old age. Captain Psych coming in with the resub as well. Thank you for the 15 months. My perception of time is so off. But had to check in here too. Hi, Jenna. Thank you for the heart me. Back to work. Bye, Jenny. Thanks for being here today. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is my void floor. It's a very tiny one. It's the very first one that I built. This is like in my spider farm here. I wanted it to look like little spider eyes peering up from the darkness. These candles haven't lagged for me. I mean, it depends on the scale, CJ. Like, if you're making one that's like 1,000 blocks wide, it's probably gonna get pretty laggy because candles have animations attached. But if you're doing a few of them, they shouldn't be too bad. Every time I see the spider farm, I'm in awe. Thank you, Caitlin. And yeah, thank you, Captain Psych, as well, for 15 months and being an amazing, amazing mod over here on the YT sub as well, YT side as well. Alright, now we're going to go and fix these slime chunks, because I am over it. Oh, let me get a piece of this. We'll put this here. There we go. Okay, ready? So they are spawning F3G. I'm pretty sure this one. So this should stop the slimes. Oh my gosh, okay. Doesn't really need to be. Ugh, totally checkerboard, but just every third block but I'm not taking any chances with this. The back door leads to a drop off the cliff. Doesn't lead to anything. It literally, like, you step outside and you'll fall out of the house. There's nothing there. Alright, and then we'll kind of keep an eye on this and we'll see the next space that the slime spawn. Now, this is an entire swamp as well. So another downside to this is, like, slime just naturally spawn in the swamp. But if it's actually, like, a more actual active slime chunk, you're gonna get usually a lot of them pack spawning in that one area. So yeah, we're gonna try to do that, and then I would also maybe like some extra frog lights I can throw down here. I could use some glowstone. Hey, especially now that I have glowstone to buy right from up there, shouldn't be too bad. Anyone for checkers? I love checkers. These slimes are spawning from the swamp. Oh, okay. So it is just gonna be like the entire swamp. So I'm gonna have to do the entire floor everywhere. That's what I kind of figured, but oh, look how sick that looks. But this should stop it as long as I do every third block. But at least let's not have them spawn right here, because I'm over it. Thankfully, a lot of the area above is like pretty chaotic, where there's not like a big enough space for them. Okay, I love when the pale moss does this. I wish regular moss does this too. Yeah, I'd probably cry too. Why 40 and below? Gosh dang it. Wait, why 40? What am I at right now? 62. Is my slime farm, is that really 40? I thought that was so close to the surface. I do not like the UI on the YouTube live stream. I mean, I have no control over that, dude. That's just how it is. YouTube's not really, it doesn't prioritize live streaming, so that's a pretty common, like a common feeling. YouTube doesn't really, yeah, it's more, you know, its focus is on videos. I only stream on YouTube purely to like save my vods. That's the main reason. And unfortunately, slime do not give a crap about light level. But also don't want anything else spawning in the random dark spots here either. This is gonna be so weird. You're gonna look at this and be like, what the heck is this? What's your favorite snack? My favorite snack. Ooh, right now it's probably fig bars. I'm a little addicted to fig bars. Fig bars, and then I really like guacamole, like chips and guac. It's pretty good. I've been kind of also a little hyperfixated on that. And what else have I kind of been snacking on? Oh, strawberries. I picked up some like super sweet, beautiful strawberries. What else? That's probably the main thing right now. Popcorn. I like popcorn. Oh, veggies. I've got some veggie straws. Veggie straws are pretty good. What was I gonna say? I don't have any popcorn though, but I do usually like popcorn. Good luck spawning here now, slimes. My favorite snack is Chase. Chase is a whole meal. What are you saying? What should you build on your server? You should build a spider farm. I've just bought some grapes that taste like cotton candy. Oh, are they back in season? I love me some cotton candy grapes. You know what I do? I freeze them. I freeze cotton candy grapes, like frozen grapes. I get so addicted to frozen grapes. I can eat like an entire punnet. And also it's so good because they don't go bad. If you ever have grapes that are about to go bad, same with like any fruit really. Blueberries, I love frozen blueberries. Freeze them and then they're good for like 3 months. Harvest. Oh, I don't like the snap peas. I really don't like those. They have like really cool flavors as well, but I don't know. They taste kind of like paper to me. The snap peas. There were a couple flavors like weren't too bad, but I don't know. And the texture is nice. I do like the texture, but they're very they kind of taste like papery. I don't know how to describe it. Like I don't like the aftertaste I think of them either. But yeah, it's annoying because those usually go buy one get one free at my grocery store too. What is it you placing? I'm placing moss carpet. I'm just placing this so I don't get any annoying slime spawning under here anymore. Because they are taking over this space. So just placing as many of these here as I can. And if ever we break this and the water falls, all of this is gonna break. Definitely tastes like paper, but for some reason I'm with it. Is it the texture? Because I like the texture of them. But yeah, cotton candy grapes. Oh my gosh, cotton candy grapes are so good. But I love them even more when they're frozen. You're making me hungry. I'm hungry. I need to eat, like, I need to figure out if I want to eat dinner before I go or wait till I come back. Because I have to finish up in not too long, guys. We've got about 10 minutes left. Okay. Are we Gucci now? I think that should be in the clear. So, perfect. No slimes are going to spawn anywhere on this. If they spawn on this, I'm going to be surprised. I'm going to be super surprised. I was going to place someone here. Oh. I'll place someone here as well. Just a little bit on this edge, just to make sure that I don't see them jumping from here onto there. The texture is superb. Yeah, I'm a huge texture person when it comes to food too. So if it has like a good texture, you can probably find me eating it. But also, I just don't feel like it's enough. Hey, Ember Jane. Oh my gosh, nice to see you. How you doing? Alright, this is looking a little better. That should prevent any slime from at least jumping down onto here. Okay. Frog Live, hello, welcome in. Perita, hello. Yeah, so that should be good, I think. Now, we added some little decorations in today. We are almost done. Any tips on making custom trees? Want to put some life into my farming, thinking of spruce trees and oak? Yeah, just like kind of test out different styles. I was just looking at real life inspiration of trees. Like when I built both of these, I had like a pine tree forest that I was following for these trees, which again, this is my first like custom spruce trees. I'm pretty happy with them, at least like on a bigger scale. I've done some smaller ones in my wolf exhibit in my zoo. But yeah, these ones are pretty fun. I'm trying, that's actually something that I'm trying to do, Nick. Every area here is going to have its own custom tree. So these ones have this like pale moss kind of acacia vibe trees. And then these ones over here have like a really, they're kind of inspired by the trees in the forest of Nightmare Before Christmas. So I've done these ones, and then obviously my spruce trees over here, which are quite small, but yeah. Looking at those kind and ones that Jamal did for his wheat field. I don't know if I know what those look like off the top of my head. But yeah, definitely I feel like with the trees, practice makes perfect. Once you kind of have a good idea of how the shapes and stuff work, it makes it a lot easier just to like get quicker at them, you know, because that's a thing too. Sometimes if you're spending an hour building a single tree, it's like so demotivating, you know? It's like you look around, you're like, I need to build 50 of these, and I literally spent 2 hours building this, was it this tree? This tree. I think it was this tree. I spent 2 hours building this tree. So yeah. Building's looking good, it's always fun. Yeah, it's so nice to see you. How'd you build it all? Little by little. This is my witch farm here. Did you build the House of Up? I did, yep. I'm doing many different movie references and things in here. 20 blocks. These ones are like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I would say these are on the smaller side, and this smaller one here is 20 blocks tall. So I would even go double that. I would do like 40 maybe. This one's probably about 30. This one's probably 30. This one's 20. And look how tiny that is. If you want like really nice big spruce trees, I would go like 40 blocks. Yeah, these are definitely on the smaller side, I think. If you want like really nice grand ones, I would do like 40 blocks. Where are the mobs? Everything's spawn proof. Oh, you mean my witch farm mobs? Usually works better if I'm standing up here. This is where I've been like farming trees just so I can get extra wood and so my farm can be working. Yeah, so there's a witch. There's one. There's some on the lower level, it looks like. Yeah, so all the witches just spawn in and they walk off into the farm, but everything's like spawn proof, so nothing, obviously no mobs are spawning during the day. Yeah, this is what it looks like. There's nothing in it. I just have been temporarily putting my storage in here. This is just where I sleep. I got a farming style village for my starter area. That's awesome. I still haven't done that. I haven't done like a really nice farmland kind of build, but I also feel like it's so overdone, and I think that's why I'm not drawn to it. Like, so many streamers, YouTubers, like, always go for that. They always go for the big, beautiful farmlands, and I love it. I love it, but I feel like I just want to do something different, you know? I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just, you know, the 500th YouTuber to build a big, beautiful farmland with crops and wheat fields, and as nice as that is and as cool as that is, and I think it's like such like a traditional thing to do in Minecraft. I want to just like kind of steer away from traditional as best as I can and just be like crazy. That's kind of what I'm just trying to, you know, even with Candyland, I could build a cute little Candyland theme thing. No, I'm building my own random Candyland lands. Like, you would never find this on a Candyland board. Like, you're telling me a toxic swamp and a spooky nightmare land is going to be on a Candyland board? Absolutely not. I'm trying to think outside the box as best as I can. Nothing wrong if you guys are doing the cute little farmland. Like, at some point, I would love to incorporate some more farmland into my overworld especially. But yeah, I've just never really, like, sat down and been totally motivated to do that, just knowing how overdone it is for sure. Frog, thank you for the 50 bits. Yeah, it is supposed to be Candyland. You need to add the Avengers building. I've never actually really seen the Avengers. I'm trying to do things that I have seen. Okay, you ready? Take a look at this area. I'm going to redo the map for this because it got so much more detailed. Okay, ready? Let's see all the detail go in. Whoa! Oh my god, that was so cool. Wow! It's so cool seeing the empty grass just be absolutely filled with detail. Oh, I love it so much. I love it, I love it. The witch sound will haunt me till my final days. Yes, so cool, I love it. It's Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day? I swear someone told me that yesterday was Groundhog Day. Or maybe I'm just thinking that that happened because we're repeating it over and over. Twinkle Toes, your spelling is awesome. Yeah, it took me a while to actually read the name properly, but yeah. Wow, we're getting so much more detailed. And this is going to be where, like, I'm going to try to do an anaconda here. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. Isn't that a song? My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Is that how it goes? Is that like Nicki Minaj? Who even sings that? Any tips on beating the Ender Dragon in hardcore? Take your time. Slow falling potions, lots of blocks, lots of like take a water bucket, take boats, take a pumpkin if you don't want to look at the Enderman. So yeah, up house, balloon. Wait, is it just me that realized the up house the balloon onto is in the shape of a balloon? I think that was like the point. I think it's supposed to look, it was like, it's supposed to be many balloons that turned into like a big balloon. But they're all like individual balloons. I will have some that are like coming off of it too. I actually haven't really done anything with the up house yet. Once I actually do the jungle area, the up house will actually get finished. Yeah, this will all get finished right now. It's not finished at all. And I'll also be able to fix up the balloon and add more to that. Do I have anything in here? No. Just a lot of color. Yeah, and then this whole area back here is gonna get done. Holy tree removal we're gonna have to do. Oh my gosh. But yeah, holy cow. What type of things are you doing for each area? I know every area. I've been like, I actually sketched this out of like what I wanted. Not exactly detail wise, but this was gonna be the swamp. Oh, so Mix-a-Lot Nikki redid it. Oh, okay. This is a haunted area. This is going to be my snowy mountains. This is going to be the Candyland, actual Candyland themed. Then the gingerbread house is going to like kind of go with the snowy mountains as well. Then I'm going to have the jungle area, the beach area, the ocean area, the Asian mountains area, the town area, the forest area, and then the like elephant graveyard masonry kind of themed area. And then the ocean area. So a lot of different lands. I think that's like 10 to 12, and each land is going to have 2 farms in there as well. I think for the jungle area, we're going to do a tree farm, guys. I'm thinking we do a tree farm. Now it's going to be semi-automatic, but at least we'll have something that we can kind of use. Also, no slime here yet, so that's good. I think it did something. Nice. Also, I placed so many torches that they're finding it hard to spawn anywhere there too because it takes up so many blocks. I don't know if the torches officially spawn proof from the slimes, not for the light, but because something is occupying the block. But yeah, they're definitely intimidated by my torch placement for sure. Yeah, we did. I'm currently on day 22236, but we were on 222222 and on 22, and yeah, it's pretty great. Alright guys, I think that's probably gonna be it for today. I do have to finish up, because I have a appointment. Love it when a build is functional. Oh, I try to make all of my builds functional. Like, if I can, absolutely need to, like, try my best. Here's my spider farm inside of here. It just is so much more motivating to me if a build has, like, multiple purposes, not even just for, like, aesthetics or for, like, theming. But if it has some sort of purpose, even if it's like a terrible purpose, like this is probably the worst spider farm I've ever seen in my life, but now I have a spider farm. So I'm going to tick that off the list. That now exists. Very happy about that. Have the collection, get a little bit of extra string. And that was just a really fun project to build, honestly. I stream 6 days a week right now. Sometimes 5. Sometimes I have to cancel my sixth stream, but yeah, so this is going to have a spider farm and then a moss farm, which is going to go right here. This project has a pale moss farm and a hanging pale moss farm too. Hanging pale moss? Yeah. Pale hanging moss. And then a moss farm that gives me all of these things, which I'm... Oh, there's my sorting blocks. Which gives me all of these things, which I'm very, very happy about. Just a robber. Thank you for the follow as well. Yeah. And then this is going to probably have like a couple things too. What are you going to do? What am I going to do for what, Jewel? What do you keep spamming that for? I don't know what you're asking. How's my Elytra? Elytra's actually better than I thought. Laura, thank you for the club power as well. I don't think I've ever... Have I seen that before? Oh, team power. Club power, team power? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Thank you, thank you. What are you going to do in Minecraft? I'm actually about to end my stream because I have a doctor's appointment. I'm just glad I was able to still get some hours in today. Oh my god, Shauna, you did it. Shauna, look at that. I can so clearly see it now. You've saved it. You have saved it. Didn't need to change your name or nothing. That capitalization is everything. There you go, Shauna. I'm very proud of you. It worked. It worked out. And you get to keep the same name now. Look at that. It all looks so good. Thank you, guys. I am so pumped to finish this project. I added a couple more little detail things. We added some little hanging cutesy lights and some like lanterns and things around. So it is almost done. I think one more stream. We try to build the anaconda. We try to finalize it. And then once that's done, we do Shrek. And then we're chilling. I think we can even, yeah, we can definitely start that like midweek. We'll be good to go. Also, Dell, hi and bye. Yes, thank you so much for the heart me and the go pop, and I hope you're having a great day. Brinley, thank you for the follow, and I'll be probably speaking to you later. And Hoperay, thank you for the follow. But guys, I do have to finish up, unfortunately. A little bit of a shorter one today. I do have to go to the doctors, and I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, I'm not looking forward to it. So I gotta go and do that. Figure out if I can maybe eat something quickly too. I don't know. I gotta see if it's better to eat before or after, or I don't even know. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. I put my schedule out in my Discord, so if you haven't joined my Discord, please do that. That way you can stay up to date with when I'll be live and all of that good stuff. Okay, let's see. And I'm on 1.21.10. I still have not actually updated yet, unfortunately, to 1.21.11, but I really need to. Okay, I'm gonna send you to... I think there's like a banner fall event going on right now. But I'm gonna send you to why is this so flippin' hard? This one? Have I rated? I have. Oh, we can get... Oh, let's get Hoof back. Okay, Hoof rated me the other day. I'm gonna send you guys over to Hoof. They are about to hit they're almost at 10 hours of the live. Oh my gosh. But thank you all so much for being here on TikTok, guys. We almost hit 100 followers today during this live, which is making that 10,000 goal like it's just in reach. Or 10,000, 100,000. 100,000 goal is like just in reach there. I gotta keep posting. I gotta keep streaming. I want to get to that incredible number. But thank you all so much for being here, guys. You are awesome. Thank you so much for the support as well. You guys are crazy. We got a couple of good hype trains in there again as well, and I am so appreciative. And you know, we're working towards getting that house, guys. So thank you so much for all of your support. And I will see you guys tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Here is the raid message. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.